Yeah. Ready to start your show.
5 seconds. 4.
Yeah.
3,
Press 1.
1. Blog Talk Radio.
What's going on with you, my bro? What's good with you and shit?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
Hey, Mo.
Making it happen.
Oh, yeah. Same old same?
Yeah, man. You know.
Yeah, fuck. So wait, how many more days? Wait, November. So the end of November is which okay. All right, so that's what's up. The end. All right. That's what's up. Yeah, you got the line. Yeah, I don't know. My line, I had to rig my shit up to get the lines like you have. Yeah, I got to use a laptop and all this other. So,
man.
What's up, guys, in the chat room? The Saints won. Unique. Thank you very much.
What up, guys? What's going on? What's going on?
How y'all doing, man? What's up with y'all? The show starts in a few minutes, man. Thank you, Unique. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. And I'm getting I got a lot of emails from that show we did Sunday, dog. So I'm just grabbing, Oh my Jesus. So what you got? Anything going on today?
As far as like other shows and stuff.
Yeah.
No, just this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's up, Alfie? Alfie, give a shout out to you, Alfie. What's up, Alfie? Shout out to Alfie. 6. What's up? True. How y'all doing, man? What's good? Joe, what's up with you? April, as always, in the house, in the building. Yeah, man. That's what she doing, man. Yeah, so it's yeah, man, fuck. Oh wait, let me put the number up. So it's 516. All right, this is the number right here, right? That's the number, right? 516-387.
Right there, yeah. That is the number.
Hold on. I gotta make this is one thing I gotta put. I put it here. I add this to the card. Let me show you. Wait, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna add this to it. Let me hold that, put that in there, paste that there, and that should be. Let me delete this. It is what I add this to all this shit. Fuck that. To let them know all toxic people will be blocked.
Right.
Yeah. Fuck. Motherfuckers. Okay, well, I guess it's showtime, man. Let's get it. Hey, everybody, what's going on? We're here with my boy Locario, and this is the email show. We're not only reading your messages, but you can call in. Locario, tell them about yourself. Tell them what's going on with you, man.
Yeah, so guys, as always, man, just make sure you guys get up on that Bad Boy membership. Go to badboymembership.com so you can join the Bad Boy membership and get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. And you can watch the Game Kings documentary on there right now. You feel what I'm saying? And also make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Real Mr. Locario. You feel me?
Absolutely, guys. I need to holler at me. I see the Man Mindset on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Also, you can get me on YouTube, youtube.com/Steve Williams. Takes you straight there. That's how old I am in this shit. So, Locario, who's going first, brother? You or I, man? Who's going first?
I'll go first this time.
All right.
And and guys, you can call in. You don't got to donate for this show, so call in.
Yeah, we got to make sure.
Y'all be scared and shit to donate and shit, but make
no donations.
Right. All right. So this one says, I went on 2 dates with a young woman, and they went well. A few days later, we were texting, and she mentioned to me that she hung a picture of me on her wall. I ignored it at first, but the next morning I began thinking about it and I felt uncomfortable. I sensed that she was becoming too obsessed with me. I don't like the idea of a woman chasing me around everywhere and thinking about me all the time. I began to suspect that she was a little crazy, but I didn't know for sure. I decided to send her a message in a very brutally honest way, told her in no uncertain terms that I didn't want to speak to her anymore. Then I blocked her and haven't heard from her. Perhaps what I did was too harsh, Do you think dumping her was the right thing to do, or would it have been better to try to work it out with her? So, Steve,
to me, Locario, this is a scenario of somebody that's trying to be a man but doesn't know the rules of being a man. I understand that if she's crazy. Now, I'll give him credit for saying to the woman that, you know what, you're crazy. But here's the thing. She didn't do anything crazy to him. She just, again, she's really attracted to him. Right? Now, that could be considered crazy, her putting the photo on the wall.
Right.
But where is the conversation at and letting her know? You got to be able to guide women. Now, again, she kind of stepped, I think that's a little crazy, her putting the photo on the wall, but it's no different from a guy oogling over a photo of a woman that she sends him. I mean, it's kind of like the same thing. It's just that she was just saying, I think she was saying that, look, I really like you. I'm really interested in you. Now, I don't know what there was. To me, it was nothing crazy. I mean, it was a little crazy about what she did on the wall, but I don't see anything that she did crazy. The fact is, see, he thought he was in the game. He let her go, and now he's missing her. And now he wants her back because he's realizing out of all these women out there who I can't get, there was only one that was interested in me. I think I made a big mistake. How do I get her back after I let someone go who was really interested in me? What say you, brother?
Facts. 678. We're gonna get to your call in a second. But yeah, no, I feel you on that. I think he jumped the gun too quick, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, and also too, y'all gotta start having conversations with these women. You understand what I'm saying? So that you can actually see what's going on. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that, like, let's say, for example, like in this situation, he's like, okay, she put this picture on the wall. Have a conversation about that. Be like, yo, girl, that's kind of crazy. Like, you put my picture on your wall. What's up with that? You know what I mean? And then she might be like, oh, you know, this or whatever. So based off her answer, based off how she's coming at you, you understand what I'm saying? You'll see how she's, you know, what she's thinking. You understand? But because also you got to understand this. Some guys have never been in a situation where they've had a woman that into them. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. So you got to understand that sometimes what'll happen is women will do things that may seem a little too much because they're so excited to fuck with you. And also this is something that you guys got to understand and understand as far as value and valuing yourself as a man, because when a woman sees you or interacts with you or experiences you, whatever it is, and she's that excited and she's that, you know, she's just really about it, that's because she recognizes that value. You understand? And so what happens is that you need to understand that there are going to be women who are that into you. Now, some of them are crazy. Don't get it twisted. There are situations where the chick could be that crazy. You understand? But there are situations where the chick is doing something for you or she's acting a certain way just because she's that into you. So I've even had, you know, guys before hit me up and they're like, oh, you know, I went out on this girl. I went out on one date with this girl and she bought me, you know, a watch the next day. And you know what I'm saying? Some women are like that. Some women want to give you gifts and do all that other crazy shit because they feeling you. So just understand you could feel her out a little bit just to see what's actually happening versus jump into conclusions. You understand what I'm saying? Because women generally are the ones who jump to conclusions. Men, we're supposed to investigate. You understand what I'm saying? So
yeah, well, he in April, to answer April's question, it's not necessarily crazy. It's just that you shouldn't put hang up a person's picture after what, 2 dates? Was it, Locario? Was it 2 dates?
Right.
After 2 dates, it's a little odd if a woman puts up a man's picture on the wall, just like it's a little odd after 2 dates, a man is caking after a woman. It's kind of both the same thing. So that's where it comes weird, April, because they don't really know each other. But I think he got freaked out, April, at the aggressiveness of a woman in the car. I just want to get you before we grab the call. I mean, a lot of guys, they always say they want women, but when they run into an aggressive woman, they don't know what to do, man. They have no idea.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So the thing is, some of y'all got to be prepared for that type of energy. You understand? Because if you're saying, you know, like, it's like a lot of times guys be like, I want a hot girl. I want a girl that looks really good. And you get a girl that looks really good, that's interested in you. And then you don't know how to act, or you too nervous to do anything with her. And you're like, what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? So, you know, you wished for this thing.
Yes.
So now it's there, and then it's like, what you gonna do with it? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is. I so you want to take a call real quick?
Oh, yeah, let's take calls, man. Absolutely.
Cool. So let's go to 678. What's popping? Who's this?
Hey, 𝐓𝐿, how you doing?
What's going on? Who's this?
𝐓𝐿, how you doing?
What up? What's going on with you?
All right, so I got a question. So we live in a society that, as a black man, I don't want to play the victim or anything, but as a black man, you have a disadvantage because you see some people, right? You see some white folks or white men being racist towards, white over black men, or you know what I'm saying? So, like in society, like, what should a black man do to be successful? Because, right, in society, like, black men are set to fail. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're set to fail.
I want you to know that, huh?
You're set to fail.
So I want to know that. I mean, I'm saying society wants black men to fail. That's what I'm saying. So what I do
to fail
to be successful?
You're set to fail.
Huh?
You're set to fail.
Me?
Yes, you. Because you're coming in here acting like a bitch. You're set to fail. You know what? Hey, guess what? Life treats us all the same. Life doesn't give a fuck about us, nor does the game. So why do you have two successful black men right now? So what's your excuse?
I'm just saying that they had to work extra harder than the white guy to be successful. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this is you got to understand, man, is that the white guy has to work extra hard to keep motherfuckers in positions so that they could be on top. So either way, motherfuckers is still working hard to do all that shit. So you got to just figure out what you got to do for yourself to make yourself be in a position you need to be in. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can control yourself. You can't control everything else outside of you. Now you can influence those things by, making certain moves and making certain things happen. But it's ultimately up to you to figure out ways to make your situation where you want it to be. You see what I'm saying? Because you're one person, you're in control of your own situation, so you got to make that the best it can be. And at the same time, you can influence change around you. But the thing is, if you just starting off saying, "Damn, well, I can't do this and it's harder," the thing is that understand life isn't fair. So you gotta figure out what you need to do in your situation to get the best situation going for you. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
And don't forget, don't understand, real quick, caller, that white people have a struggle themselves when it comes to the game. Don't get it twisted. Their struggle is, how do I learn how to be hip and cool enough to get all this pussy that non-white people are getting? So let me go across the railroad tracks like Elvis and learn and steal from non-white people to learn how to be cool, smooth, and all that shit that they were doing way back when. So it doesn't balance out, but don't think it's all easy, man, because motherfuckers they understand where the game originated from.
All right.
Okay.
All right, man. All right, man. So appreciate the call, my brother. All right, let's get one more.
All right.
We got one more in the chat. Hold on, make sure this guy in the damn troll. 111 was popping. Who's this?
Hey, what's going on, man? This is Greg.
What's going on? What's going on, Greg? What's going on? What's going on with you?
Ain't shit, man. Ain't shit. Where the hoes at, man? But I got a question.
Uh-huh.
How do I stop? Like, all right, let me explain. It's this chick I'm trying to fuck, right? So the thing about it is she don't want to let me fuck. So yesterday I took her out to IHOP and everything like this. I gave her $100. You know what I mean? Because she said some shit about a phone.
All right, that's enough of that. This nigga trolling. All right, Steve, go ahead. You can go with your question. I have to cut him off.
Well, before we do that, I want to answer this right here. Aces, this is why y'all fucking lose all the time, man. Chicks don't sometimes give you shit. They don't give you shit. You allow them to give you shit. So what are you talking about? This is why y'all are weak as fuck, because of the statements you make. Why do y'all always blame women for everything that goes wrong in your fucking life? Why do you always point the finger at a woman for the fact that what you allow her to do, Locario? Look at this shit. What does that mean, give you shit? What women do you know, Locario, gives you shit?
But I don't understand, what does he mean to have ammo for you
later on?
Ace, like, I don't even understand what that means. Aces, you gotta explain this. Explain this. Oh, we got some more callers. Hold on. We got some more callers. Let's go to 646 and then 830. So 646, what's going on?
Yeah, what's up, Locario? What's up, Steve?
What up?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I listen to you all the time. You know what I mean? I follow the game and whatnot. I just wanted some quick advice on something from the OGs. You know what I mean?
All right, it was good.
All right, so Saturday night I went out with a new chick or whatnot. I couldn't take out for ice cream, Steve, the thing, because it was too late. So I got some cheap drinks with the chick. Bring her back to the crib. I ain't hit. I dropped off, went by my BI. The next day, I hung out with another chick, like close by where I live at. Went to her house, chilled with it. I took it down, fucked, got the neck and all that, freak. So I'm just wondering, like, should I contact her again if I want to hit it? Should I wait for her to hit me up? What's your perspective?
You like to go first to the car, or shall I?
You go first, Steve.
All right, look, man, here's the problem with y'all guys. Y'all are going through what I call emotions of fucking. Y'all don't really understand the emotional connection you need to have to show a woman that you have so much value that she needs to run behind you. If you fucked a woman and she is not calling you up to see you, spend time with you, she's telling you she's thinking about you, she's saying, I love the interaction that we had, then you didn't fuck her right. You didn't fuck her correctly. You just went through what I call the motions, because you shouldn't have to. Matter of fact, what was bothering me, man, is that you're even asking this question. That shows me your lack of experience in the game. Yeah, I mean, women should. You understand, when you really fuck a woman right, she gets connected to you and she wants to see you and spend time with you, and she's messaging you and reaching out to you. So it's just showing me the lack of experience that you have, and it's no knock on you, but you got to pick up your fuck game, man. And it just can't just be sticking your dick in a hole, because sex is a much deeper than just penetration.
All right, no problem.
Cario?
Right. So I definitely agree on that, because the thing is, look, if the girl, it's not to say you can't hit her up, but understand if she's not trying to hit you up at all, you understand what I'm saying? That's kind of a weird sign, or a messed up sign that she's not really, feeling you like that. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is that, and again, you still can hit her up, because there's also the flip side of it too, where you might have a girl who you hooked up with her, right? And she might be a girl who feels funny about hooking up with you after the fact. Not necessarily like she ain't like it or whatever, but she feels funny in the sense of, damn, I just had sex with this guy I just met. He might think I'm a hoe. You understand what I'm saying? So she might end up not calling you because she's embarrassed to hit you up. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the other side of the story. Sometimes that happens, where you have chicks who maybe feeling sort of like, weird about the interaction. So to save face, they just won't holler at you. You understand what I'm saying? Like I have women that I coach who tell me that shit all the time, which is goofy to me, but they do that. You see what I'm saying? But in general, usually if they feeling you like that, they'll hit you up and all that other stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But caller, what did you having a date with a chick have to do with your question? Where does this play out at? Why did you tell us about the first chick?
No, I was just all right, but
because this is what
these are the first time I'm hanging out with both chicks, you know what I mean? So Saturday night, hung out with one, I tried to fuck, I bring it to the crib, I ain't hit it. So I said, all right, fuck it. I just dropped the off. And then the next joint hit me up the same time I was getting ready to hang out with this bitch. I hit on Sunday. So she was telling me she wanted to take me out on a date and whatnot. So I just said, all right, I'm tired this Sunday. I pulled up at her crib and, you know what I mean, she sucked me off, swallowed. I bust the ass. You know what I mean? Got the head again, told her goodbye, and I went by my BI. So I was just getting y'all perspective, you know what I mean?
Okay, but brother, real quick before we pass you on, what did you say to the first chick? Have you talked to her yet?
It didn't go well with the first chick. So
wait, because you didn't fuck the first day, it didn't go well? That's what you think?
That's my thing. Give me some game, man.
This is why y'all weak as fuck, man. Look, this is not porn. It sounded like you dealt with a woman that had a little bit more morals, that wanted to learn you a little bit more before she fucked. So just because she didn't fuck you, it didn't go well in your world?
I mean, I guess. I could be wrong.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Did you try to fuck her? Or just like you just was seeing?
Yeah, I'll bring it to.
So you brought it to the crib?
We went out. It was a good vibe. Left the spot. We was making out in my car. You know what I mean? She lives in Queens. I live in like Westchester, New York. So it's kind of far drive. So bring her back to the crib. We was chilling. Good vibes, kissing, sucking on the tips. You know what I mean? I'm trying to going for the kill. And she's like pushing my hands away from like the pussy and shit.
What
so
see,
I mean, I wasn't on no thirsty shit.
See, the thing
I just dropped off home.
The thing is, I kind of feel you on that. I'd have charges to the game, bro. I'd have charges to the game.
But he didn't. I don't think he established anything, Locario. You're right, Locario. If he established
because if you in my crib and you got the titties out and we doing all this other shit, and then you like, I don't want to do anymore. We're good. We're done. Because to me, that's disrespectful. You shouldn't be at my crib and doing because that's why I asked what happened. Because if it was a situation where y'all was out and then let's say I was kissing and making out and he was like, hey, come back to my house. And she was like, oh no, I don't really want to do that tonight. Then I'd have been like, that's cool. But if she comes to your crib, she half naked, she's basically ready to make it happen and she don't make it happen, that's the chick who's playing games. Because you see what I'm saying? Because she's trying to string you along to fucking like try to get some other bullshit out of you. You see
it goes back to his fuck game with the second one. Who's to say that he was slobbering all over the titties? Who's to say he didn't know what he was doing? Who's to say he wasn't putting flavor in her ear? Then she could have been like, yeah, okay, I'm ready to fuck, but oh man, this guy ain't gonna do shit for me. You say that, Locario. I mean, we don't know, but you're right, Locario. If he was doing what he's supposed to do and he established something with her, yeah, you should cut her off. But I can feel the desperate in this guy, the inexperience in this guy.
Nah, no desperate in me, bro.
Well, no, because listen to what you're saying. You're throwing somebody away because I don't even think you established anything sexual with this woman. I think you sat around and had drinks with her and had a boring ass conversation and brought her ass back to your crib and had more of a boring conversation. And then you started kissing all over her, trying to feel on her ass. And then when she's pushing your hand away because she ain't feeling you, you got all in your feelings. That's what I think.
Nah, I ain't gonna say I got all of my feelings. I'll give a chick his own choice, no force. You know what I mean? So if she not trying to fuck, it is what it is. I just dropped off and I tried to get the bar. But I had in mind that I had the next bitch to check tomorrow.
Did you say that to her at the bar? Did you establish what you just told us at the bar? Yes or no? He didn't. Come on, say no. You know you didn't.
It was the first time. All right, look. It was the first time I hung out with her. I bagged it on Thursday night, talked to her Friday, and then Saturday night I was free. So I said, I'm going to pull up on you. We can hang out. It was too late for ice cream, like you said.
That's fine. That's fine.
Bro.
But no, I'm saying what you told us. You coming over to fuck or you ain't coming over to. You didn't say that to her, did you?
Well, all right, Mr. Steve the Bean, I listen to you a lot, and you always say, yo, you shouldn't talk about sex. You know what I mean? You should just say, like, yo, you basically say you shouldn't bring up sex, because I heard you say that before. Is that correct or not?
I'm not saying bring up sex, but there are things that you could do when you're on the date to push towards that, where she clearly has an undefined understanding of what you want.
Well, nah, I didn't.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, all right. Well, thank you, caller. I know we got other callers,
but yo, man, appreciate the call, my brother.
Brother, thank you. So this is what Ace is saying real quick before we go to the next caller.
Right.
Man, getting money. What is he talking about here? What is foolishness?
Not out of love, but to have shit hanging over your head just in case you call her out later. It's like insurance point is BK. So he's saying that a woman will give you shit and then try to hang it over your head later when she try to.
No, because if you're a real man and she do that, you give her a shit back and tell her to get the fuck out the door. What is this? This bullshit.
Right.
Be careful, man. Get the fuck out of here with that silly shit, man. I'm sorry. Go to the next thing, dog. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Caller basis, but let's go to 830 real quick. 830 was popping. Who's this?
Hey, what's up, guys? I need you to do me a favor. How hard is your dick right now? Check for me real quick.
All right, we're going to go to 516. 516 was popping. Who's this?
Hey, what's up, guys? Steve Locario, what's going on? Yeah, man, I'm just calling because mainly this question is for Steve. I know you on point with like the Halloween costumes and everything. I got invited to a Halloween party this year, and the theme is like space and like galaxies and everything. I just wanted to know if you had like any ideas for like a costume for that,
brother. You know, every year I show y'all the dopest costume to have that sets you up to get women. So why aren't you using that costume, dog? I posted on the website. I show you everything to do. I show you how to build it. I show you what to say. I show you how to put the card. I damn near hold her legs up for you so you can penetrate her. So what's the problem, brother?
No. The theme is like space, though. It's not like the
Wait, the theme is space? You say space?
Yeah.
Okay, be a space fortune teller. You telling me they don't have those in space? Come on, dude.
All right. I mean, I guess I'll do that then.
Yeah. Be a space fortune teller for sexy single women. Have your cards on your table like I show you. And then when you see the woman, you grab her hand and tell her you look like a sexy woman that loves to have fun while you're taking your hand and rubbing the middle down of her hand, okay? Then you pull the one card, say you look like the kind of woman that's looking for a man that gives her excitement. The second card, you look like the kind of woman that's looking for a man that knows what he wants to do. Flip the third card over with your number and say, call this number right here and all your wishes are going to come true. Nobody's teaching that shit. Do that shit. Be the space fortune teller, motherfucker. You can. It works.
All right, man. I feel you, man. I appreciate the game, bro.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, brother.
Just real quick.
Man. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Shout out to 𝐓𝐻𝐿, man. Champion mindset. Much love to you, man. Thank you, brother.
What's going on, bro? What's going on? All right, so let's go to 971. 971, what's popping? Who's this?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Locario, hi, Steve. Okay, so I just want to know how I should have reacted. Basically, long story short, girl came from overseas. I started dating her. She lived with me for like a month, and she had to move for another job in another state. So we started a long distance relationship, and she wanted to get married. I refused. We stayed in the relationship long distance. And then she starts telling me how, one day she was in a pool, right? And some guy, wanted her to work for him. And she said, oh, you're beautiful, whatever. So I took that as, some friends said, you know what, if she was not loyal, she wouldn't be telling you this stuff. I took it as a shit test. Like, okay, she's pressuring me to, get married to her because, she's like, guys are hitting on her. She's beautiful, etc. What should have been my reaction to that? I pretty much, I kept it cool. Like, okay, you know what? If guys are going to flirt with her, that's, what can I do? She's far away. What should I have done?
Wait, let me ask you a question. So you said, how long you been with this girl?
So I was with her for a couple months.
How was 2 months?
And then I was probably like 5 months, and then she moved away because basically, she had to get another job in another state.
Okay, and you say she was living with you at some point?
Yeah, for about over a month.
Man, see that's and so so this is basically you and her are like together, like girlfriend and boyfriend. Is that what you're saying?
Correct. Yeah. Basically, she was from overseas. She was on a visa, and she wanted to get married, and I refused. But we still stayed in the relationship. And then when she went to the other state, she, sent me a story about, some guy said, well, I'm beautiful, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I took it as not as disrespect, but, basically she's telling me that, okay, she has other options. She's trying to put pressure on me. So what she did, was that a shit test, or was she just basically being an honest girl? Like, you know what, guys are hitting on me. Like, what's the real, I'm just trying to figure out what she was doing.
Well, listen, the problem, one of the problems is she's coming at you a certain way because she sees that you playing the game like a sucker, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you already made this chick move in with you for a month. You only knew her for a few months. You understand what I'm saying? You made her your girlfriend. You only knew her for a few months, right? You're having a long distance. Are you monogamous with this woman? Is that like are you messing with any other women?
Well, after she left, I did, but I didn't tell her, obviously.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's the problem. You see what I mean? Like you feel like you got to sneak around, and since you made a commitment now to this chick, and now you're sneaking around, fucking around with other chicks. You only been with this girl for 5 months. Y'all should just be still dating. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning she shouldn't be moved in with you. Y'all shouldn't be having no exclusive relationship. You understand what I'm saying? You should just be hanging out with her, hooking up with her, going to the movies, eating food, chilling, and having fun. Like all this other extra shit is ridiculous. And the fact that it's long distance now, it should be like, listen, we could still kick it, but I'll see you when I see you, and you see me when you see me, and then you do you and I do me. And that's that. Like the problem is you rushed into a situation too quickly with this woman. You understand what I'm saying?
So just to add a little bit to that, basically she was poor. I did it to help her out. She had basically nowhere to go.
How old are you, man?
Okay,
how old are you?
Until she got another job.
How old are you?
I'm 37.
Okay, is this your first girlfriend?
No.
Is this your first girlfriend?
No.
Is this your first girl? Why are you lying? Is this your first girlfriend? Because if this wasn't your first girlfriend, how in the fuck are you letting someone move in your house? How in the fuck are you letting her dictate the thing? How in the fuck are you letting her disrespect you like that? So is this your first girlfriend?
No.
Wait, how old is this girl? This girl?
She was 22.
Oh shit! And you're 37, right? Right? Do you understand? You understand what a mark is, man?
Well, this happened like 2 years ago.
Right? Do you understand? Wait. You're asking about 2 years ago. Are you still talking to her now?
No, I just wanted to know what you guys.
You're asking us about a bitch.
Motive. What was her reason?
Wait, sir. Please tell me that you're kidding. You're asking us about something that happened 2 fucking years ago?
I was just curious what the pros are.
You asking us about something that happened 2 years ago? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, here's my next question. Where's that bitch at right now? She with you right now?
No.
Right. Because so wait, let's get it straight.
What happened? I want you to
Yeah, what happened to the bit? What happened, man? What happened?
Why just stop fucking with each other?
Okay. So she moved away because of basically in order for her to stay, she had to get a job, because of her visa situation. And she kept pressuring me to marry her, and I wouldn't do it because I'm just not gonna do it.
So basically, hold on. So basically, she wanted you to marry her so she could get a visa.
Thank you.
Correct?
That's what I thought.
Right, that's what it was. But so after all of that, and she moved away to get the job, how did the relationship end though? How did it end? Like what happened?
Well, after that situation where, okay, she tells me that, okay, some guy like that offered her a job, told her she's beautiful. I things just died after that. I just couldn't trust her anymore.
So you just ghosted her. You just stopped calling her, stopped talking to her.
You're lying. All of a sudden, you nutted the fuck up after she challenged you on weddings. After she disrespected you, all of a sudden, you nutted the fuck up and cut her off. Stop it. Here's my question. If that's the case, then why are you bringing up a bitch from 2 years ago? If you were the one that cut her off, why are you bringing it up? Because you know why? Because she cut you off. You're still in love with her, and you want her back. To be honest with us. Will you stop lying, man?
No, I blocked her number. I deleted her number. I just want to know, Steve, okay, when she said that to me, when she said, okay, you know what, guys are hitting on her, what was her purpose? Was she being honest? Because if a girl cheats on you, she won't tell you. So what was she being just honest there,
You're asking you, so you're trying to figure out, was she lying or was she telling the truth about other guys?
2 years of this shit, Locario.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I'm asking, like, what was the purpose, like, in a woman's mind when they tell you, okay, you know what, guys think I'm beautiful, guys are hitting on me.
That's because
was she trying to get me jealous?
Yes, that's because she's trying to manipulate you, bro. Understand, women
manipulate them.
Listen, women get dudes hollering at them all the time. Women get dudes telling them they beautiful all the time. That's nothing new. And what happens is a smart woman doesn't tell a man that, hey, all these guys are trying to hit on me. Hey, all these guys want to fuck me. You understand what I'm saying? She doesn't broadcast it because she knows that makes her look unattractive. You understand what I'm saying? Or she knows that's going to make the guy like see her funny if she's smart. What smart women do is they try to hide or they try to, sort of like lower the perception that other dudes is trying to holler or that she's trying to holler at other guys. So the fact that she told you all that was manipulation to get you jealous in order to give her the marriage so she could get a visa. That's all it was. Her whole situation with you was to get the visa. And she saw that she could get it from you because you were willing to let her move in and you wifed her up in 5 months. That's what happened.
And it's still bothering him today. That's where this is what's problem. You're trying to get an answer for something that happened 2 years ago, brother. That's what tells me it's been you, man. I don't sit there and say, well, Locario, you know what? 2 years ago, there was a snake that ate a mouse. What was the snake thinking when he ate the mouse? Because I don't understand. I'm still trying to ponder what the fuck happened. This is what, dude, are you fucking with anybody right now?
Well, Steve, I'm just wondering, how does a man react when a girl...
Okay.
How should a man
help you with a past question? Well, if we gave you the answer, you're still not going to do it. You're still not. Okay. How long you been listening to myself and Mr. Locario? How long?
For a while.
How long?
Well, maybe like a couple of years.
Okay. Then this is my whole point. You don't think we've told you several times, stop fucking kicking women's asses and fucking nut the fuck up? But yet, see, this is what we're talking about, Locario. He's case in point. You've been listening to us so you've been listening to us for longer than you met this bitch, and yet you still haven't heard. Locario and I are a broken record. We say the same things over and over again. So how the fuck can you sit there and ask that you're trying to understand something when you know the goddamn answer we would say?
But also, the answer to your question is in what you did. It's you. This is what I'm saying. Like, you created the situation for the woman to even do the thing she did to you. You understand? Because you're asking why. So your question is, why would she tell you that? Is that what you're asking?
Well, yeah. The first question was, why would she tell me that, and also how should I have reacted when she told me that?
Right. Okay. This is what I say. Let's.
You know what? Don't.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why did she tell you that? The reason why she told you that is because you set up a dynamic and a situation where she felt comfortable telling you stuff like that. She felt comfortable telling you stuff like that because she sees you as a sucker. She sees you as a lame because of how you're acting with her. That's what I'm trying to say. Caller. if let's say, for example, I had a bunch of gold watches and gold rings and I had like gold statues, right? And then you come to me and you say, hey, Locario, how much for that gold watch? And I say, well, I can give it to you for, $300, right? And you say, but Locario, it's used. Why don't you just give it to me for $5? And I'm like, okay, I'll give it to you for $5, right? And then you come the next week and you say, hey, Locario, how much for those gold chains? And I'll be like, well, it's like $1,000. You're like, well, Locario, why don't you give it to me for $10? And I'm like, okay, cool. And then I come to Steve and I say, Steve, how come the caller keeps, getting my gold chains and gold materials for a low price? You understand what I'm saying? And it's because I'm willing to sell it to you for that. So you're going to keep coming back and keep getting it on the cheap. That's what I'm saying. So the same thing happened for the woman. The woman, the reason why she's telling you these things, the reason why she's acting that way is because of how you created the situation, right? And the way that you need to react is not reacting towards her. You got to react to yourself and say, let me stop doing this bullshit so I can stop having women in these positions in order for these things to happen. You understand what I'm saying?
Caller, has Locario not told you that 3 years ago? Have we not said that thing, saying what he's just saying? Has he not said that 3 years ago? Yes or no?
Yeah. And I
so apparently, like most of you motherfuckers, you listen, but you hear information, but you don't listen and obtain. You're just like every day, and most of these motherfuckers in this room. You just hear shit to hear shit, but you don't incorporate the shit for when it happens to you. That's your problem. You just ain't paying attention to shit, man. But we have other callers, man.
Yeah, we got a few more callers.
Right, let me just say this real quick. Mike.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you, brother. Yeah, keep listening if you want. Yeah. Mike, let me talk to you, Mike. Mike. This is why guys like you don't fuck. Like you don't know how to live. They don't know how to turn over rocks, Locario. See, how can you say what a real man does when you ain't no fucking man at all, when you don't get pussy? This is amazing to me. How do guys who won't get women have a right to tell other motherfuckers what to do who get pussy?
Exactly. I don't understand.
How is that? Because you don't understand. You understand as a man, you can use everything in every operation, every situation into a benefit to help you. So just because your weak ass doesn't go out on Halloween night where women are, do you understand Halloween is the only time women dress scantily clad and get away with dressing with like a little bit of fucking clothing on and get slutty and stuff? You know this is the only time of the year and your dumb ass is saying this stupid ass shit, man. Gee, let's get to the next caller. It just fucking amazes me, these dumb fucking people, man. Jesus Christ.
That's how you know dudes ain't got game, man. They don't know how to use the situation.
Crazy, man.
It's crazy. All right, so let's go to 864 and then 860 after that. 864 is popping. Who's this?
It's Terrence, man. I got a question for both of y'all. Just ask questions. All right. This weekend I went to Vegas, right? My girl, a couple friends, stuff like that, right? So I got drunk on like the first day, and they slid me an edible, right? So I'm in the military shit, and I find that shit to be highly disrespectful. I don't know if I'm tripping or if it's legitimately disrespect. But that's not, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a pill or something. I don't care if it's Tylenol. You know what I'm saying? I don't participate in anything like that. So is that automatically grounds of all-out disrespect and termination, or am I tripping?
Oh, would you like to go first, or shall I?
You go first.
Caller. Okay. Is this your girlfriend that did this?
Right.
Of how many years?
We started like really dating back in February.
Okay, are you still dating her now?
Well, she lived with me. That's what I'm saying. Like,
then everything's okay, brother. Then everything's okay. Then why? I don't understand why you're complaining, because you haven't kicked that fucking woman out. Because let me tell you something. This is what the problem with you guys. Y'all don't have any kind of standard. Your standard is like the pig who has a house made of straw and hay. Your standard changes based on the wind and the day. You don't have any non-negotiable standard that you stand by as a man. If you are adamant about what you're saying right now, she should have packed her shit up, She should have been kicked the fuck out of your house, and you should be moving on with your life. But you're accepting this because you don't have the standard. She disrespected you, right? Yeah. Yes or no?
Well, what was the question?
You said that you don't partake in drinking, drugs, basically being drugged. Am I correct?
Right.
Okay. She drugged you. Am I correct? Or allowed somebody to drug you. Am I correct?
Absolutely.
Knowing that she knows you don't like to be drugged. Am I correct?
Right.
So did she have your back?
Rick, I wasn't sure because I was drunk. She asked for the shit. I mean, but goddamn, I don't drink like that.
Okay, dude, this is what I'm saying. You're fine where you're at because you ain't gonna man up and kick her ass out, dog. You're not this should not even be this is well understand about you guys. If you know what disrespect is, you know what you got to do, but you ain't gonna do it because you ain't tough enough to do this shit that you see.
Right.
Man. And I know knock on you, but this is why everybody always say they want to be a man, but y'all ain't a man, and this is why women disrespect you because you ain't even standing on your own principle. You said you don't want a woman to disrespect you.
Right.
The woman who you're supposed to trust most of anything that's just living with you fucked you over, and you rewarded her by still sleeping in your bed, eating your fucking food, staying under your AC? Shit, Locario.
What I was saying was right. So I literally just got back in my state, like not even 8 hours ago. You know what I'm saying? Just a couple hours ago. So I just got back. We was in Vegas when all the shit took place. So that's why, like, you know, I'm at work right now, or whatever. But what I'm saying is, like, that's what on my mind since we touched down in Vegas days ago. I was like, well, damn, I got to get back to my state. I can't spaz now, and they got no way home and shit. So I was like, man, just let it ride. If you can get back to where you got to go and then handle this shit. But I'm like, am I tripping because it was legal? It's legal in some states, but it's still my personal stand. I was like, I can't fall on my shit because with it. Everybody else shoot their 7 foot. I mean, I shoot myself in the foot. You know what I'm saying? That's not my shit.
Go ahead, Look. You just
right. Well, this is the thing. You said, when did you meet this woman?
Like, I met her in the military, but we've been together like February.
So y'all been together for less than a year, and she's living with you?
God, even think about that shit.
So wait, she's living with you, and y'all been together for less than a year?
Yeah.
See, I
heard you say it to the last caller, man.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all be thinking I'm bullshitting with this whole thing about letting chicks wait a year or a year and a half before they even your girlfriend, because this is what would have happened. If she was not your girlfriend right now, you would have noticed, you would have said, damn, this chick is on some bullshit. So I'm definitely not making her my girlfriend, much less having her move in, but you jumped the gun and did all this shit. You understand what I'm saying? And invested all that energy. And now you're starting to realize or see who you really fucking with. That's why I tell y'all guys to wait and take your time, because you need time to see who you fucking with. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is sometimes it's harder to let a chick go once she becomes your girlfriend, because now you're even more emotionally invested in the shit. You see what I'm saying? Because right now you're thinking, damn, well, I don't just want to tell her to bounce, and you know what I'm saying? That's what you're probably thinking, because you caught up in it. You see what I'm saying?
Locario moved her in with no standard.
Well,
with no rules.
Go ahead.
What?
Now go ahead. Would you say?
Okay, I just want to say you moved her in with no real standard, no rules. Go ahead.
Go ahead, caller.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
So on the first hand, we had showed up, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's Vegas, drinking, you know what I'm saying? You're getting fucked up off alcohol, you know what I'm saying? So when we linked up with everybody else, they all participate in that shit. I didn't ask everybody else. I wanted everybody else to know how I was feeling. I was worried about, you know what I'm saying, what I got going on here. Everybody else ain't got to do with it. So I was like, I asked her about it. She swore I asked for the shit. You know what I'm saying? But when I was drunk, you drunk, you lay back, you chilling, you kind of drowsy. So I felt fingers go in my mouth and drop it off. Me being drunk, you think it's candy or something. You're not really thinking like it's no shit like that, because that's not what you do. So that's what led to our confusion in my world.
Why are you're making excuses? Why aren't you kicking her the fuck out? Michael, you're going around. I don't hear that story. Why are you not kicking her fucking ass out of your house? Why?
You right.
This is what I'm saying, y'all.
No excuse,
No. I'm not trying to knock you. I'm just being honest with you. You're scared of losing the woman. You're scared because you're emotionally tied. You're in fucking love with this goddamn disrespectful ass woman. She knows it. She knows you ain't gonna do shit. That's why she's doing what she's doing now, because she got your punk card, man. She holding your punk card right now because she know you ain't going nowhere. Because like Locario said, you were the one that moved her in. She didn't probably ask to move in because, see, Locario, you remember that video where the guy's talking about the more women want the relationship? No, it's you motherfuckers. You moved her ass in. She didn't ask to live with you. You moved her in because you wanted her more than she wanted you. And now that you got her, you don't even know what the fuck you got because she hold your punk card.
Yeah, there's no excuse. You right. I gotta get set it off. Do what it do.
No, don't do it. Listen, look. Just stay where you at, dog, because y'all about that life. I
gotta get highly disrespectful. I don't.
But you should have got the red eye from Vegas. I'll tell you about Locario. I'll promise you. In April, I'm just joking here, but if April ever did some shit like that in the Vegas, Locario would have got the first plane out of Vegas, packed up April's shit, and had it at the doorstep. No, I'm just fucking with you, April. But I'm just saying, caller. I'm just fucking with girl April. I'm just saying for you, dog.
No, man, that's why I asked, because I was unsure, like, am I tripping or not?
Dude, wait, why do you need us to tell you what you find is disrespectful? When someone, let me ask you this. When someone disrespects you this high, what are you supposed to do? You tell us. We ain't telling you how to think. What are you supposed to do?
I mean, you're supposed to cut off and don't even look back.
But you didn't. So don't worry. Just stay back. Just stay with her. Tell her I'm sorry for being a man. Tell her thank you for allowing me to be in your presence, and you can keep walking all over my ass. Because you ain't gonna do shit, dude. Because it would already been done.
Yeah, man, I'm out. You right. I should need to go ahead and tell her, hey, look, this shit ain't gonna work. You did way too much fucking disrespect. I gotta bounce. You right.
You're not gonna do that.
Information. I should have waited.
Emotionally invested.
I wasn't sure, so I called and asked.
All right, man. Well, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? You get it together, man.
They ain't gonna do it, Locario, man. They gonna be together.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, brother. Appreciate the call.
They getting married in next year.
Right. Let's go to 860 real quick. 860 then 510. 860, what's going on?
Hey, Steve the Dean, Mr. Locario. It's an honor to speak to you both.
What up? What's going on, bro?
What's up?
Hello. Yeah, this is Matthew in Connecticut. I had two very general questions I wanted to rattle off. Could I do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So the first one was, do you think that a lot of us guys who think we're having a whole bunch of dating problems or whatever might really just be scared of sex and scared of the pussy?
Oh. Yes.
Go ahead.
Unequivocally, without now, yes, sir. You're scared of women.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You think that could be the fundamental root of the problem, actually afraid of the pussy?
Yes. You're afraid of not the pussy. You're afraid of what's attached to the pussy. You're afraid of the woman. You're afraid because you don't know what to do. And you're afraid of the success. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
Right. Okay. And the second one was, do you think a lot of us are problem admirers? We like problems more than we like solutions.
Oh, of course. That's why you think MGTOW is so big. Why you think all these incel Blackville channels are so big.
Yes.
Okay? Yes. That's that. See, you got to understand something. People, a lot of men, especially nowadays, you know, they act like bitches. You understand? Like, meaning like women generally are the ones who would just complain about men. Oh, men ain't shit. he a dog, blah, 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 blah. But it's turned into, oh, you know, these women out here, they're gynocentric and they're going to take you to divorce court. And so it's just like a lot of dudes are worried about the problems. And now it's one thing to point out a problem or to critique a certain thing, but you always got to have, what's the solution? I always say, every time when I see a dude's video or a dude talking like that, I'm like, okay, cool. What's the solution though? What is the solution? You know what I'm saying? So if dudes ain't got the solution, then they just talking shit.
Wait, caller, check this out. What happens is a lot of you young men, because you were raised by mom, what you do is you take the umbilical cord out of mom and you put it into a guy that reminds you of mom. Because these guys, they don't challenge you or force you to be better. What they do is they kind of coddle you and say, it's not your fault. All this stuff is all the woman's fault. It's always going to be her fault. And it's easier to follow someone to say that pushes the blame away, like women. That's what women do. They push the accountability off to someone else and don't put it on themselves. So it's easier for you guys to go down the current. It's hard for you to go and listen to guys like us because we're forcing you to be accountable for all the fuck ups you do.
Facts.
Yeah, I can identify with like wanting the problem thing, if I'm honest, because I think I'm one of these people who likes to analyze things a lot. And it's almost like if I have a solution, I have nothing to analyze.
Right. Exactly.
So
right.
it makes you nervous. It makes you kind of nervous. It's like, it's uncomfortable. Like, I have the answer. So what am I going to like think about it?
Right. Exactly. And that's real talk.
The last question was like, what's your favorite bloody Halloween costume?
What's your favorite Halloween costume?
As a kid? You mean as a kid or as an adult? Which one? Okay, I guess he's going.
I don't know. I'm just saying some hot chick dresses up in a sexy costume. What do you want her to dress as?
Oh, okay, yeah. I like when chicks is, you know, when they just anything slutty, man. Anything that shows more skin, like a sexy nurse or a fucking dominatrix, whatever. Like, or they be, you know, as long as it's short and the skin showing. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I like.
Hey, Carter, that's the beautiful thing about
like a devil.
That's the beautiful thing about Halloween that old boy that Mike don't know. This is the only time of the year that a good girl she dresses like a whore and a slut and gets away with it. It's the only time that she can show as much skin as she wants, mix it in a costume and get away with it. Okay? So yeah, like Locario said, I don't give a fuck what she is because the costume don't make me not stop talking to her. I'm gonna talk to the bitch regardless. If she was a mummy and looked good, I'm gonna talk to her mummified ass. All right.
All right, man. Well, appreciate it, my brother. All right, I'm holla. We gonna holla.
All right, take care.
All right.
Thank you, brother.
Peace. All right, so let's go to 510. 510, what's popping? Who's this?
Hey, Miss Locario.
What up? What's going on?
This is Manny Fresh. This is Manny from Cali.
What up?
I got a little bone to pick with you.
Oh shit. Go ahead.
I called last Friday and you wanted me to donate. You wanted me to donate, and I did. And right when I donated, you ended the chat line. I'm like, man, I didn't put down some money. He's already popping out the phone.
Hey, you calling it right now to see it all worked out for you. You here right now. What's good?
All right. Yeah. So my question to you is, and I already know that you've talked about it before, but I still want to get your input on mine. So my question is, do you feel it's okay to throw down money on a main chick for her body?
What? What do you mean? I don't even understand that question. Hey, elaborate.
Okay, so I've been dealing with this chick for about 3 years now. Got her to lose about 70 pounds. And she had some excess skin hanging down. So I got her to do research and look for a doctor or a surgeon to fix up her body on how she wants her body to look. But she is short $2,000. Now, when she told me, hey, can you help me with it? I said, fuck no, I ain't no motherfucking trick. figure it out, budget your money, and come up with the money. So that's what she's been doing.
But wait,
for the
hold
past,
on.
A year or so.
Hold on, wait. Is this your girlfriend?
Nah, it's not my girlfriend.
What the fuck is she then?
I mean, what do you mean she's been dealing with her for 3 years? Like, is this a fuck buddy?
We can call her my bottom bitch, and she knows it.
Oh man, you weak as fuck.
I'm trying to understand what's going on. So
he's taking over some bitch. That's what he's doing.
Hold on. So this some random chick you just been like fucking around with off and on for 3 years.
That's correct.
All right. So then why are you even like worried about that? Like, tell her to do her own shit. That's not your girl. You know what I'm saying?
Well, with her, yeah, true. But with her, she has shown herself different from all the other chicks that I've dealt with. She's actually helped me make my life smoother. Cooking for me, cleaning for me, sucking me off anytime that I want. If I jump, she says how high.
You in love.
So let me ask you a question. Why you ain't wipe this girl up?
She a bottom bitch.
I said, why you ain't wipe her up?
The reason I don't wipe her up is because she doesn't want kids, and that's one thing that I want sometime near down in the future. And it's just her, and it's also her outer appearance that I've had issues with, and I've even talked to her about it.
Oh my God, damn it! Oh Jesus! How old are you, man? How old are you?
I'm 30, man.
You're a 30-year-old fool, man. How the fuck did you fall in love with a bottom bitch? What does she do for a living? Why can't she come up with her own fucking money? Why is she asking you for money? Why don't you tell her to get her fucking flabby ass on OnlyFans or whatever that shit is, come up with $2,000 and fix her fucking body? But you called her a bottom bitch, but yet you cupcaking over a bottom bitch, which means you a bottom whore. A bottom bitch you shouldn't be giving a fuck about because she cooked for you. She's supposed to cook for you. She cleaned for you. She's supposed to clean for you. You act excited over what she's supposed to do.
I'm gonna put him on hold for a second because that's on
right, man. What is wrong with y'all desperate ass? You know the thing is, this is the truth. He didn't want to tell you. You don't have a bottom bitch. You scraped the bottom of the barrel, found her the low-hanging fruit. She was a fat-ass chick. You couldn't get no pussy, so you tried to build her up. A build-a-bitch. Or I think, what did motherfucker tell you? A build-a-bear. I forgot who said that shit. Wasn't me. Right. You build-a-bear chick. And you in love with her because she doing all this. Wow, she's cooking for me and she's making me dinner and do it. Who the fuck cares? You ain't nobody. She ain't no bottom bitch. She a raggedy bitch you fell in love with. You just can't admit it because you guys always lie to your fucking selves. She doesn't want to have a child with you. She doesn't even want a relationship with you. But yeah, you are paying to keep her around, motherfucker. I'm telling you, Locario, I know these guys. He's paying to keep her around. She really doesn't want him. What motherfucker do you know Locario's going to say, well, should I give her $2,000?
Right.
Really? And she's my bottom bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
I'll bring back in caller. Hold on. Go ahead, caller.
Locario, Steve is completely off the radar. Completely off.
That's the one who want to give $2,000 to a bottom bitch. So I don't mine off the radar.
Wait, let me ask you this. Why are you why don't you just get a chick that you like the way she look and she doing all the other shit this woman doing?
That's what I've been doing the whole time while I've been dealing with her on the side. I have been seeing other chicks, and she knows it too. And she still wants to be around me, even though she knows that I do my dirt at the same time. but at the same time, she's helped me make money moves and put money in my pocket. And I'm not talking hundreds or 200s in my pocket. I'm talking thousands back in my pocket. You know, helping me out with the real estate moves that I didn't even see before myself. And she put me onto it because she knows I got good credit. And she's like, hey, man, check this out.
So,
you know,
so
this
hold
right
on.
here.
So hold on. So she doing all this stuff for you, right? Supposedly, right? She's doing all this stuff for you. And you worried about just how she looked?
I'm a shallow person, Locario. I'm a shallow
person. I'm just saying, look, listen. The thing is this, and this is what you guys gotta understand. This is what y'all gotta understand. I'm gonna put you on hold real quick because the noise is coming in, but I'm gonna bring it back in. Right? See, this is what's happening. See, he got a chick who supposedly is, you know, bringing value to him, you know, outside of sex. You know what I'm saying? Based on what he's saying, right? Now, what happens is that because she don't look a certain way, he's probably feeling embarrassed or he doesn't feel comfortable really having her on the team. You understand what I'm saying? So now he's wondering, should he invest his money to get her look upright? You understand what I'm saying? So that he can feel comfortable enough to actually have her on the team. You see what I'm saying?
No, Locario, he's on her team. That's the whole thing, man. She running this bitch ass. He don't want to admit. Man, you're asking us to give you approval to give a bottom bitch that you said $2,000. Why are you giving that bitch $2,000? Is she worth $2,000? She sound like she can't even cut your fucking grass. But yeah, you want to give her $2,000?
But I don't understand. He's saying she did all this real estate shit for him and all something. Like, how come she ain't got no money?
But here's another thing you lying on. He talking about he a shallow person, right? Well, if you so fucking shallow, why the fuck is she your girl for 3 years? If you fucking shallow, why the fuck? See, you lying, dog. You can't lie to motherfuckers in the game. You know you couldn't get anybody. You grabbed a fat bitch and you trying to make her into a good bitch. That's all you trying to do, man.
Are we gonna bring you back and call her? Hold on, go ahead.
Now, one thing I do want to add to it in as well. I'm not giving her $2,000 out my motherfucking pocket. I'm writing out a contract, which she knows as well, in the contract stating you're gonna pay me back the $2,000, and if it's not paid back on a certain date, it's 15% interest on that. If it's not paid back on that date, and she's willing to sign that contract.
Of course he is, because when she fixes herself up, she gonna leave your cake ass, motherfucker. Are you serious? Right? This is a joke, right? Wait, is that your picture? We on punch right now, Locario? We gotta be
bro. First of all, hold on. I'm gonna put you on hold for a second, real quick. Bro, why are you investing time and energy in a woman that's just a side chick you fucking around with? You see what I'm saying?
He lying.
He's lying. Bro, you talking about doing contracts and then giving her the money to do this and all this other stuff. See, this is why at the beginning I asked, was this your girl? Because if this was your actual girlfriend who was, you know, who y'all were actually together, and let's say, you know, she probably fell off a little bit and you want to tighten it up, then that's cool because that's your girlfriend and y'all already got history and she's committed to you and that it is what it is. But this is a chick who you've been having on the side and she knows you have her on the side because you ain't really fucking with her like that because of her look. So once she does get her look up, she's gonna say, fuck you, I'm out. Because she knows she knows that, you know what I'm saying? She knows that you've been sort of keeping her on bay because of how she looks. So then if she gets her look up, she's gonna be like, why the fuck would I stay with you when I could just get me a dude, an upgrade better than you? Why would I stay with you? You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Like, she's gonna use you because she sees that you putting so much value in her. She's gonna be like, well, if he's gonna do all this for me, What else can I get from another guy who got more than this nigga?
Yeah, the guy that gonna offer you more chocolate cake than your motherfucking ass, man. You like that bitch. Come on,
so you back on. Go ahead.
Now, with everything that you've been saying, Locario, for the most part, everything that you've been saying, you are correct on what's pretty much going on with the situation between me and her. Now, me and you both know not every chick is gonna stay on the team. There's only a certain amount of time they're gonna stay, and then they're gonna dip. It's the same thing that you're talking about. I've told her too. I don't expect you to stay around for a long time. It's not there. But at the same time, she knows that I'm getting everything that I can out of her, and she's, I would say, like barely getting much out of me now. For the
hold on, pause right there. Pause right there. Pause right there. A few things you messing up on. What saying? Why are you telling a girl, "Hey, listen, you're gonna leave me anyway"? And that's a conversation. That's not a conversation you should be having. That's one. When you're dealing with a girl, and if you feel that this chick is worth something, you make her work her way up to being something significant in your life. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the second thing that you fucked up on is that you're saying I'm getting a lot out of her and I'm hardly giving her anything. That's not good. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's the reason why, if she gets that money from you and hooks herself up, that's the reason why she would leave you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you're not actually giving her anything. See, a lot of y'all guys be thinking y'all gonna get shit out of a chick without having to give her anything. That's not the case. When a chick sees that you're doing that, what she's gonna do is she's gonna try to extract as much as she can get out of you, and then she's gonna bounce on your ass. You understand what I'm saying? But let me put you on hold real quick for a second.
Caller, I want to say from the bottom of my heart, I apologize for telling you the things that I'm telling you, because apparently I'm being too mean to you. So please forgive me for seeing that you are a punk ass, weak motherfucker that can't handle women and you like a fat bitch. I'm sorry for telling you the truth, because apparently I have upset one person in the chat room. He doesn't like how I'm handling this. So I want to say I'm sorry. Give her $3,000. Fuck it. Give her $4,000, man. Show her how special she is, because we all love bottom bitches on this show. Okay, are you happy now, Eric? See that? Okay, caller? I'm sorry, Locario.
I'll bring you back in, caller. All right, go ahead.
Steve, I know what you're trying to do. It's, at the end of the day, Steve, that's your personality. I get it all the time.
But wait, is it not true, though? Wait, is it not true that you weak as fuck? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is it not true? Is it not true you calling us about a fucking bottom bitch that ain't supposed to be shit in your life? Yes or no? Is it true that you saying that you shallow as fuck, but you've been fucking with a fat bitch for 3 years? Yes or no? Is that not true? Is it not true you're calling us about $2,000 for an ain't shit bitch, and you telling me this is my stick? You brought this shit to my fucking table, bitch. The fuck you talking about?
Calm down, Steve.
No, well, look, you calm down and you listen.
Cool.
You are the fucking problem. This is why she don't respect your bitch ass, because you're a weak, soft bitch. And you don't want to admit that shit. Because a bitch is going to get a fat bitch that's his bottom bitch, $2,000. You want to write out a contract and everything? Oh, how cute. Let's pinch your cheek. Oh, he's so adorable. Yeah.
Why? My question to you, bro, is why are you investing all of this time and energy in this chick?
The only reason I'm doing it is because throughout all the females that I've dealt with, she's the one that's shown potential and wanting to grow, and I've elevated her, and she knows it as well. Her life and what she does.
But you just know. But you just
helped her.
No,
with
but
that.
you just.
But I made an exception with that.
No. But
I didn't
you just
pick
said
her out of the mud like she's just some ordinary chick. She showed me difference.
She was fat.
I've dealt with.
No, but you
That's
just
why
hold on.
I'm working with her.
You just said that you ain't give her nothing though. You said that you got a lot out of her, but you ain't trying to give her nothing. Is that what didn't you just say that?
Called him.
I was on a level of something. I was talking about something on the aspect of something physical. I gave her something elevation wise, mind wise, elevating how she thinks and how she moves in life now. That's what I gave her.
Okay.
Mind wise.
All right, I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna ask you a question. You understand that women have more game on their pinky than you have? Do you understand women know the game more than you? Yes or no?
Say that again.
Do you understand that women have more game on their pinky than the majority of guys that listen to the show? Do you understand that? Yes or no?
I understand that. Yeah.
Okay. So do you understand what a mark is? Do you understand what a mark is? Yes or no? You understand what a mark is?
I do understand what a mark is, please.
Okay, well, let me help you out because you don't understand what a mark is. See, a mark is somebody that gives you something knowing that she's going to get a greater return. She doesn't mind giving you all the stuff that you say she does for you because she knows she's going to get a greater return out of your ass because you're the one about to give an ain't shit bitch $2,000. So even if she gave you $400 worth of love, caring, and all that shit you coming up with, she's running your fucking ass. She's looking at the bigger game. And a lot of y'all don't even see that shit. She's running you and you don't even see it. You don't even see it. You're trying to justify a fat ain't shit bitch of why you should get, you want us to say, yes, give her the money. But you don't understand, you're the mark. And you understand, she won the game.
Shout out to 𝐂𝐻𝐿20 in the chat. He said, why would you elevate a woman you're not compatible with? You stated you wanted kids one day and she doesn't. Why invest in a chick who doesn't fit your long-term plans? Keep them as fuck buddies. Exactly. Why are you trying to invest in a chick that you don't want to be with? You understand what I'm saying? Like, answer that for us.
She got him.
Because she brings value to my life.
But what value does she bring to your life that you can't give yourself? What value?
But you say you don't want it long term though. You don't want it to be your girl. So why you investing all this time and energy in a chick that's not going to be anyone in a significant position in your life?
You love. You don't want to admit it. You love that bitch. You love her, don't you?
Stop on the word love, because if it was love, I would be with a chick, not be fucking around with other chicks.
Okay, why would you give an ain't shit bitch $2,000 then? Tell me. If she ain't, why would you give an ain't shit bitch $2,000, sir?
Well, let's get it straight. We're talking about what's the difference between you're saying giving her $2,000 when I'm getting the money back? That's not free.
Okay. Do you understand? Again, you don't understand the mark, dog.
Giving it her,
on you, dog.
Just like when you get a loan at a bank. A bank loan for your business, they don't just give it to anybody. They have to say, oh, you qualify for this. That's why they give it to you, because you qualify. So what we're saying is, what makes her qualify for this loan that you're giving her? That's what we're saying.
Okay. I'm saying that she's qualified for it because there have been times in the past where I have given her money and she's given it back to me on the same date that I told her to give it back to me. So it's not the first time I'm giving her money. There has been times before where I have, and she's.
Why are you giving an ancient woman money? Don't you understand, if a woman's asking for money, she can't handle money. She doesn't know anything about money. So shouldn't you as a man tell her to fuck off and stop asking to borrow me money? See, you don't understand you getting played here. And I know you don't want to hear this shit, but you're the sucker in this, man. She's got you. She's got, again, Locario, this is her bank account. She can come to your ass whenever she wants. And guess what? Yeah, you give her 100, she'll give you 100 back. Then she'll ask for 200. You give her 200, she'll give you 200 back. You ask for 3. And now she's asking for the big one. And you thinking about giving it to her. And once she get that shit, she's going to be gone.
Shout out to King Dre in the chat. He said, if a woman outside of your wife asks you for money, she views you as a sucker. You see what I'm saying? And so this is what he's not understanding. And also, the thing is, you're giving money to a fuck buddy. Why?
Bottom bitch.
Like, why are you giving him? You just giving money to? Remember, this is not your girlfriend. This is not your wife. This is just a fuck buddy you had for 3 years. That's what I'm saying. Like, why are you giving her this money?
Oh, I tell you.
You're acting. You're being responsible for a woman who's not anyone specifically significant in your life, because this is what I'm trying to get at, and I don't think this is what you're understanding. When you're dealing with women, you have to deal with women accordingly. So what that means is that if I meet a woman and we just hooking up, we just met, we hooking up or whatever, right? We've been hooking up for a few months, we hang out, and then later on, let's say 6-7 months down the line, I may take her out to get some dinner and shit, because we've been hooking up for 6 months. She's been consistent, right? Now I take her out to dinner and we go out, we hang out, we kick it, right? Now a year goes by, a year and a half goes by. She's been consistent. She's been cool. Let's say she's been cooking for me. Let's say she's been cleaning for me. So I say, you know what? This chick's been cooking, cleaning. She's been on point. I like her. We click. Okay. And she's like, hey, I want to be your girl. All right, cool. Well, you passed all the fucking tests to be my girl. So now I'm going to put you in the position of girl. Now, because you're my girl, then there are things that I can do for you because you are my girlfriend now. You understand? And then also, if she becomes my wife 5-6 years later down the line, there are things that I can do for you because you're my wife. What you're in the situation is that you're in this situation where you're in this sort of limbo situation where you're like, I got a girl who's not really my girl, but I'm trying to do shit for her as if she's my girl.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So now this is why you're so confused, because you're like, well, should I do this or should I not do this? And the reason why you're not sure if you should do what you should do is because you do not have her in a particular situation or circumstance. You're blurring the lines, and you with a chick for 3 years consistently that you've been investing in who is not your girlfriend.
He doesn't want to lose her, Locario. I've seen it. It's another guy. He wants to keep her around. Why do y'all guys lie? All you had to do is be honest, man. Just if you in love with the chick, just say you in love. Because everything is pointing to you care about this ain't shit, fat, bottom of the barrel bitch. You just don't want to admit it. Because you wouldn't be investing in nobody like this. Wow, she wiped your little ass because you pooped yourself. Oh, wow, she cooked me a meal. Oh, wow, she did this, she did that. So who gives a fuck what she does? You are in love with her, man. You want to give her money. He's fighting that shit, man. Call her. What say you? Tell us. Well, that's not true, Steven. You don't understand.
I'm not going to say that, Steve, because I'm not going to agree with everything you're saying. But in the message and everything that you're saying, yes, it is true. There are some truths in that. I will give you that. But the only thing with her is that I don't want a girlfriend right now, and she knows that because I'm focused on.
Okay, so then why are you giving her $2,000 though? That's what I'm saying. Cool, that's fine. But then why are you giving her $2,000? Why are you giving $2,000 to a woman who's not your girlfriend?
Because she has shown to me loyalty. She's the only dude, and I know
you,
but
brother, here's your problem where you got caught in a lie. You said you don't want a girlfriend, right? Then how the fuck her not wanting a baby? How do you know that? Because if you only see her as a girlfriend, you were the one that brought up children because she said to you, I don't want to have kids. So how are you trying to tell us girlfriend when you were pushing the pendulum of children with this woman? Why are you talking kids with a woman that you even saying, I don't even want you as my girlfriend, dog?
Right.
Come on, dude. We ain't stupid. We listen, man. Can you just be honest, man? Come on, man.
Steve, I'm not coming. Steve, I don't have the time to come up here and tell false lies. It's a waste of my time and it's a waste of your time. I'm here to get answers.
Okay. How did you finish it with kids? Who brought up kids? Who brought up kids? Tell me. Who brought up children? You, right? You did.
Yes, of course. I brought it up because she brought up the conversation about how we're not girlfriend and boyfriend, and that's what was brought up. The reason why we're not is because I told one main thing is that I want kids, and you said before that you don't want kids. So,
but why are you telling a bitch that ain't even your girlfriend that kind of information? Why are you giving that information to her? What has she done to even get that kind of information?
Because she's shown to me loyalty.
Oh my God!
You're doing way too much. So why do you care about her showing you loyalty if you don't want to wife her up and have her as your girlfriend? Why do you care?
Because I can honestly say that she is my right hand chick. She comes through when no one else comes through. She comes through. I can call her up anytime. Hey, I'm in this situation. Okay, where you at? I'm gonna be there. Bam. No other words to be said. She's there.
Okay. Do you understand? You understand what women do? What I call 5 moves ahead. You're playing checkers. She's playing chess. She knows exactly what she's doing because you don't know what you're doing.
Right.
She's got you under this illusion that she's loyal to a point where she's got you so suckered in. You're thinking about giving her $2,000, and we're trying to tell you to wake the fuck up from this daydream. She's playing you, man. She's playing you, and you don't even fucking see the shit. She's working you. You're the mark. I'm telling you, you are the mark.
Because, bro, think about it this way. Do you think? Just let's think logically here. Let's make this make sense. Do you think that a woman who wants to be your girlfriend, right, is going to stick around and wait 3 years, probably going on 4 years, for you to make the decision to be her boyfriend? Do you think that's gonna happen?
Not at all.
Right. So now what happened? This is what I'm trying to tell you what happened. At first, she could have been like, yeah, I like this guy. I want him to be my boyfriend. But then she says, damn, we've been together for so long. He still hasn't made me his girlfriend after I showed him all of this shit that I'm doing. So you know what? Now, fuck this motherfucker. I'm going to try to get as much as I can out of him before I bounce. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because now she got you in the space where, oh, I can get him to upgrade how I look, upgrade my situation, so that when I do leave him, it's going to be easier for me to get the new guy. This is what I'm saying, because you're this is what I'm saying. You think that you got her where you want her, but she got you where she wants you at this point. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Locario's deeper. Locario, check this out. It's deeper. Check this one out. She's going to step 1 foot out the door knowing he's going to beg her back. See, what she has done in the game, she has set herself up to the point now where she says, hey, if you don't want the relationship, well, then I'm gone. And you know what he's going to say? No, come back because you're loyal to me. I love the way you are with me and all this. What can I do? What do you want? Well, no, I know that you don't want a girlfriend. I'll be your girlfriend. I know you don't want me living with you. Oh, you can move in with me. You don't want to lose her because you don't really have options, man. See, look, I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm just trying, this is real men talking to you. You don't have other women and you don't have options because this shouldn't even be a conversation right here. Right. This woman is working you right now. Hey, Locario, it's not about the $2,000 of this bitch. She knows the $2,000 is just a consolation prize to the bigger prize of getting you to marry that bitch or move her in, dog. She is setting you up for a bigger downfall, brother. Don't even see it.
Bro, I hope you learned something today, man. That's all.
I hope he learning. He don't want to listen. He ain't learning. He fighting this shit.
I'm saying, bro, you see,
I'm keeping everything you got down. I'm keeping it down.
Right. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Understand that. See, a lot of you guys, I swear, y'all think that y'all are going to be able to, it's like this. Y'all, you can't keep a situation going with a chick, right? Without it elevating. Because once you do that, then what's going to happen is that at some point she's going to say, you know what, fuck this guy. I'm going to leave, but also before I leave, I gotta get the big score before I leave. I gotta get something popping off before I leave so that she feels like she didn't waste her fucking time. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why I'm saying if you don't feel as if you want a chick to be your girl, this is why I tell guys, if you don't want a chick to be your girl, stop fucking with her long term. Just keep hitting it, quitting it, move on to the next girl.
And that's the money. Where's this money? Where's the problem? When you guys put money in the equation, that's feelings. There's something more to what you're doing. Because as a man, you should just be fucking that fat bitch, making her lose weight and giving her a little bit of cake and some diet sodas every once in a while. Right. You should never put any kind of money or invest in a fucking woman. Okay, loyalty. You don't even understand what loyalty is because you think her doing nice things for you is being loyal. You think her paying you back is being loyal. You don't even understand what loyalty is because you don't understand how women are run. She's playing you for a sucker, man, and you don't see it.
Because, and this is the thing, if you said earlier, you said you was upgrading her mind on some mental shit, then tell her, look, get your ass in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Eat these types of foods, right? You ain't got to give her no money. Be like, look, lose some fucking weight. Go in the gym and do this and do that. You know what I'm saying?
But you see, if he about the game, why don't he tell her to get a fans only account? Tell her to shake her ass a little bit on the camera, make $2,000 and do it her own. But he don't want to do that because he's got feelings for her. He don't want any other man to watch her or have her, and that's the problem. You moved you didn't have any women, but you moved to nobody and you made a somebody out of a nobody, and you don't want to admit that shit, brother. You don't want to admit it.
I get women, Steve. I do.
You're lying.
Even in the contract as well, it's gonna also say that I'm also gonna be making because she plans on doing OnlyFans as well once her body's done. So with that being said, she's also said, hey, even be my business partner in this because I don't know how to navigate through this. So you can in the contract that you can make this certain amount of percentage on what I make on OnlyFans or anything else that I do.
Okay, so the question is though, fine, all of that's cool.
That's why I'm making that investment.
No, but that's what I'm saying. No. That's the problem, bro. You should not be making any investment. This is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? If she wants to get her liposuction or get some surgery or whatever like that, cool. That's cool. You could freaking tell her where to go to the doctor at. You could tell her, hey, I know this fucking guy. Here's his number. That's the investment you make. You understand? You tell her, hey, go down the main street and turn a corner on Central Road and the doctor's right there. That's the investment you make. But do not give this chick any fucking money. Let her get the money herself. Let her do the shit herself. Then once she got her shit all tied up, you'd be like, all right, cool. Now we're going to start this OnlyFans. We're going to get this paper and we're going to split this money together. That's how you do this shit. You understand what I'm saying? But you sitting there thinking you're going to invest your money and all that other stuff in her and then thinking, oh, because you wrote a contract, she's just going to abide by that. And no, it's already too late with all that. And on top of that, again, this is what I'm saying. You're trying to create a situation with a woman who isn't in a certain position in your life. So what I'm saying is this. It's like if you have a company, you understand what I'm saying? If you have a company and you got someone working in the mailroom, right? You can't say, hey, mailroom person, I want you to work in the vice president's office and be the vice president for a few weeks. But I'm going to still pay you mailroom salary. I'm going to pay you fucking minimum wage, but I'm going to make you be acting vice president. You feel what I'm saying? And then expect that person to do the vice president's job and to be about that. This is what you're saying. This is what you're doing with this woman. You understand what I'm saying? You're saying, hey, listen, I'm giving you the opportunities and I'm giving you the fucking energy as if you're my girlfriend, but you're not. And then so once I give you this, I expect you to abide by these rules and regulations as if you're my girlfriend, but you're not. So what's going to happen is you're going to give her that money and you're going to be like, hey, girl, we got to do this thing. And she's like, but wait a second. Guess what? I'm not your fucking girlfriend. Fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? That's what's going to happen. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Caller, here's why. Please correct me if I'm wrong. If you get women like you say you get women, then why the fuck are you asking us this stupid ass question?
Because, and because it's a different,
What's the difference?
Out of this kind of world kind of question.
Okay, you mean because you get women, but you call feelings for this. You still don't want to admit to us that you have some type of feelings for this ain't shit bitch. You still don't want to admit that you care for her or you in love with her. When are you gonna admit that shit? Because all this you got your feelings in this shit with this woman. So when are you gonna admit this shit?
Of course, I'm not gonna say that I don't care for her, but at the same time, I'm not gonna say that.
We have it. For her. And she knows. Okay, but the question is, do you think she cares about you?
From everything that she's shown, I would say yeah.
Is she fucking you and sucking your dick?
Oh, man, Steve, anytime.
Okay, but I'm glad she's doing what she's supposed to do.
At all.
Okay, but please tell me what's so loyal about her, because I think you're using loyalty in the wrong context. What is so loyal about her? What is she doing that's so loyal?
Now, even what you just said, cooking and cleaning, that's not acts of being loyal. That I'll agree with. When I say loyal, I'm talking about being there for me when no one else and when everyone else is giving me excuses, when I'm down and out.
Locario said that's a girl role. That's your woman. She ain't your woman.
That's what I'm saying. And on top of that, you're not trying to make you a woman. That's the problem. You want girlfriend shit without having a girlfriend. It don't work that way. That's the problem with y'all. That's what I'm saying. You trying to get girlfriend situations without actually making her your girlfriend, so that when shit don't work out or act funny, you can always be like, well, I'm gonna just fall back. Cause now you can't do either you in or you out, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
I mean, because if this was your girl, this call would have been 2 minutes. Oh, that's your girlfriend? Y'all been together for 3 years? Hell yeah, give the fucking money. Y'all do what y'all do. That would have been it. That would have been it. You see what I'm saying? But because she's not your girlfriend, right? Yeah. Then it has to come into question of what is the fucking dynamic? This chick's probably fucking playing you. You understand what I'm saying? And on top of that, based on what you've been saying, right? It's you have this chick in the situation where she could be trying to get some get back on you. This is what we're trying to say. This is what y'all don't get. Y'all dudes be thinking y'all could string a chick along and that's going to be the end of it. No, yes. A woman is always like, what am I getting out of this situation? So if she's been with you for this long and she doesn't have the title of girlfriend or whatever it is, she's going to be like, well, before this ends, because it looks like it's never going to get to that title of girlfriend, I need to get something out of this nigga. So let me get my $2,000. I've been fucking waiting on this nigga tax before I bounce out this motherfucker's life. You understand what I'm saying?
That's the game, brother. She's looking at the bigger score. That's what marks do to weak motherfuckers that don't know what they're doing with women. She knows you have no experience with women. She knows that you are willing to invest in her body. And she knows that you ain't even her girl. And you don't even see, you're not seeing what she's doing to you right now. You don't even see it, do you? You think that hey, look, who was the one that asked for the money? Did she ask for the money or did you say, I want to give you the money? Because she was complaining that she didn't have the money. Who brought up the money?
She brought up the money.
Of course she brought up the money. Yeah. So, So and she attached a poor me story to that money, didn't she? Oh, I just ain't got the money. Oh, I just wish I had the $2,000, right? The poor me thing, right? Right?
No, so
right.
So pretty much the only reason that she couldn't come up with the money is because she has a autoimmune disease going on with herself that's kept her in the hospital and she's been let go of.
I don't give a fuck if Godzilla bit her in her fucking ass cheek and took her to fucking Easter Island, man. That's none of my fucking business because she's just a fucking woman I'm fucking. She's not my girl, meaning she's not my responsibility.
Right.
She's not. But apparently you think you're not. I think you're in the relationship and she's not. Somebody's in a relationship here because something is not right here. Because you're telling me a girl's gonna give you a sob fucking story, the dog ate my paper story, and your gullible ass believes that shit, and you want to give her she's like, oh, I need $2,000. And you're like, well, let me think about it. Let me get this contract. And, line 5, section 8 says that when you want to fade her, she like, this dumb motherfucker. You know what they do in cartoons? They just draw an X. They don't even sign their names. They just draw an X because they know your gullible ass ain't gonna have no contract, man. She's playing you, dude.
Steve, I'm literally around this chick 5 or 6 days out of the week. So
wait, hold on, stop. Hold on. Oh my God! Hold on. Did you just say you with this girl 5 to 6 days out the week?
Oh my! Damn! Wait! See, it all comes out. See, everybody want to be mad at Uncle Steve. Everybody want to say, Steve, you're so mean. Steve, you don't know what you're talking about. Steve, why are you always yelling? This motherfucker, so look, you're in the relationship. The bitch is playing you. You spend how many days with that bitch?
Listen. This is what? 5 or 6 days out the week, bro. Listen, that's crazy.
She got him.
You gonna get me in trouble, bro? Because my girl will be like, listen, that dude spent 5 to 6 days out the week with her, and that's not even his girlfriend.
We gotta renegotiate, Locario. Somebody, right?
Oh my goodness.
Bruh, you are in love. Why are you spending 5 days with an ain't shit bitch that ain't your woman, sir? If you have women like you say you do. Why? Because she's loyal? Because you ain't even told us what loyalty is.
No, because she just takes good care of me. And they're like, who eat fast food. So I go over there and she pampers and she takes good care of me. So I'm like,
wait. Isn't all your bitches supposed to be pampering your fucking ass if you have them? Aren't all the women supposed to be doing the same thing?
Not the ones that I do. They only come around like at nighttime, like at 10 or 11 when I feel like.
But this bottom bitch is the one. She looking like Igor and Smeagol and shit. And she's like, hey, my precious, let me borrow $2,000 so I can get myself together, so I can go get the ring in Mordor. And you're like, okay, because you're so loyal to me.
Bro, all I'm saying is I want an invite to the wedding. That's all I'm saying. So,
give us an invite, man. Again, let us know when you have the baby shower so we can give her some diapers and shit. Because she got your motherfucking ass. She got you, dog. God damn. You need to call her right now so we can tell her, give her props for running game on your ass.
Oh, man.
Oh, goodness.
So you got a lot to think about,
okay,
bro.
All right.
You got a lot to think about, my brother.
Yeah, you're in love, dog. Just go ahead and marry the bitch. Go ahead. You already married anyway.
All right, man. We gonna holler at you, man.
God.
Oh my goodness. That was crazy.
Cake ass motherfuckers, man.
That was crazy.
But we the bad guys here. We the bad guys here. See that, guys? Y'all don't just be honest and say y'all scared or you caught with the pussy. Just be honest, man.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
we got one 2 more. 513. 513 was popping. Who's this?
Yeah.
You.
Yeah, what's good? How you guys doing today?
Chilling. What's going on?
Hello?
What up?
All right. Yeah, I got 2 questions I can ask. That's cool.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so don't you it's kind of like the caller from 2 calls ago. Don't you think like a lot of these guys, and I have problems too, I'm not gonna lie, don't you think this results from a lack of self-respect, right? Because all this wouldn't happen if you have self-respect, right?
for yourself.
That's what it is. That's what it is. It's like it's like anything else. Like if you whatever you respect, you know, it's funny. Guys have more respect for
the women themselves.
Well, for that, but also they'll have more respect for the material possessions than their own self. Like you know, somebody might have a fucking Xbox, and if I go into their house and move the Xbox off of the fucking counter, they might fucking lose their mind and go crazy. Like, what the fuck? Don't be touching my shit. You know what I'm saying? But they'll let, you know what I'm saying? They'll let a chick just shit on them all day. You understand what I'm saying? So they got more respect for their Xbox than they do for themselves. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's the thing. It's like a lot of guys gotta fucking, you know, just understand their value, and that's gonna make a lot of the bullshit that they are going through dissipate.
But so here's the problem, though, caller. The problem is you can't build respect for yourself when you're listening to people that are always poisoning you. You don't understand the information that's on YouTube is poisoning you, because a lot of you guys listen to people complain about women, bitch about women. You are more offended than women are. So all you're doing when you're listening to that shit, you're going against man when you complain about women. But when you accept that shit, it hurts the process, because you can bitch all you want about a woman, but as soon as you go outside your door and you see a woman that you like, you don't know what to do, and you get frustrated and you get mad and you get angry, which then brings you back to the same motherfucker that was bitching before, man.
Do you guys do you think that just because of lack of fathership in the house, like fatherhood, I meant, or like a good father, or what?
Sir, I think that you're a grown ass man and you lack common sense. A lot of people are gullible, and they just getting run. At one point we've got to stop saying it's mommy's fault, because I'm a grown man. I think for myself. So it's at that point you got to realize that I'm the one that chooses to listen to motherfuckers that don't know the game. I'm the one that chooses to bitch about women or listen to someone that bitches about women, because it's the choice. We can't blame mommy for everything. Yes, mommy has a role in this, but as a man, you gotta own that you make the choices you make in your life, and you choose not to grow. You choose not to learn from women, because a lot of people want the easy way out, brother. Locario?
Nah, real talk. So you know, at the end of the day, it's about you understanding that all of this shit is in your hands at the end of the day, and you decide which direction you want to go. So you have certain guys who go in the direction of, oh, you know, it's all about looks. It's over for me. No girl's gonna ever want me. I suck, blah, blah, blah. And then you have guys that go in the direction of, hey, you know, I'm gonna improve my shit. I'm gonna do what I need to do to get where I need to go. So it all depends on the person figuring out what they need to do at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? So it's really, a lot of times guys don't realize that, you know, they don't realize it's them. Once you realize it's you, then you can make the correct choice for you to get wherever you want to go. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's
all
what
right.
it is.
And
man.
then for my final question, also it appears that like a lot of people that call up are your callers and that they listen to the show to you for a while. You think that they're just like, I feel like the problem is too is like dudes aren't listening. Like you said, like it goes through one ear. You know what I mean? Because it feels like these dudes, like they shouldn't be having these problems. You know what I mean? But because they listen to your show, right? But they end up having it for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, the thing
like
is,
they're not actually like implementing what you're saying.
Right. Well, the thing is, they're listening. They're just not doing. You understand what I'm saying? They're not doing the thing that it takes to do that it takes in order to get the actual result. Because this is what most guys, like even the last caller that called in, what he really wanted us to tell him to give her the $2,000. That's what he really wanted us to say.
No, right.
So that's what happens. A lot of times, guys, they're not looking for advice. They're looking for cosigns to their bullshit, which is why you have so many channels that are huge, because they guys who co-sign their bullshit. You know?
Yes. Caller. They get, not only they co-sign the bullshit, they do it. They tie a nice little red bow on top of that shit. They make it as easy and comfortable as they can. See, a lot of people they don't like me because they don't like how I talk to them, right? But they gotta understand, if you can't handle how I talk to you, you ain't gonna ever be able to handle a woman, because a woman's wrath is much more than what the fuck I'm saying. But a lot of guys can't handle that shit. A lot of guys have been coddled so much. Oh, let's do a YouTube that says, "Oh, don't worry about it, Devon or Johnny. It's not your fault. It's her fault. Them damn women. They are just so terrible. You know what? Women are changed, and women are this, and women are that. No, it's not your fault." Lies after lies after lies. But what you notice is, I keep telling y'all, these women know the game better than most of you. And I know a lot of people like, no, that's bullshit. I'm telling you, it's a case in point. They know how to get what they want from you guys because you are empty on the inside. You, like you said before, no self-respect, no goddamn morals, no rules, no codes. Your rules and codes, just like the one in Vegas, are predicted are for the woman. It is far at his end is her beginning. So he can say all the shit he wants, but when he gets around a woman, she gets to dictate the relationship, because these guys are so fucking in love, like Locario mentioned, they're moving the women in. They want the relationship. The guy that from just a few minutes ago, he decided to hang out with an ancient bitch for 5 days, Locario? So it's not the woman, it's the weak man. That's the problem, Locario.
Facts. Nah, that's some real shit, man. That's some real shit. I totally agree with that. But caller, we appreciate your call. So we're going to get these 2 last ones, and we got to head up out of here because I got to fucking bounce and go to the gym and shit. But we got 3 more. This is the 3 more calls real quick, and then we're going to get out of here. 111, what's popping? Who this?
Hello?
What's going on? Who's this?
Hello?
What up?
Hey, can you guys hear me? Hey, Mr. Locario. Hey, Steve, how's it going?
What
Thanks
up?
for taking my call.
What's going on?
So I'm a fairly new listener, so forgive me if you guys have talked about this, but I just wanted to run a scenario by you and just get your opinion on this.
Right.
Basically for a text. So just some backstory. So I met this chick last year, April. We matched online, started talking, went on 2 dates with her, right? So we went out for drinks twice. She knew I was a photographer, and I suggested after our second date, I'm like, hey, why don't you come by? She knew I took photos of women, obviously, and stuff. And I was like, oh, you have a nice body. We can take some photos of you. And she was really open to the idea, right? I was like, it's just an easy way for me to get her back to my place. And obviously we go from there. So last April, anyway, the day comes when we were supposed to meet. She's like, hey, I can't make it for flakes for whatever reason. I was like, all right, fine. I'll let you know when my schedule frees up again. That was that. And then obviously I had other girls in the rotation, just never got back to her. Fast forward to 3 weeks ago, on a dating app again. I see her, we match. And I'm like, let me just try to rekindle this. It's been over a year, but let's just see what's there. So anyways, we match. We're talking over text again, and she messages me this time. She's like, hey, by the way, remember we were supposed to shoot. Would you still be open to the idea? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, sure. I'm like, why don't you come over for drinks first, and let me see how things are before, we shoot. Let's just catch up. It's been a while. Anyway, so she's like, fine. So last week, she's supposed to come over. I'm in New York. It was raining last week. She's not that far from me, but she's like, hey, the weather's really making me dreary. Can we reschedule? And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yo, it's not really that bad. I'm like, yo, there's nothing some wine can't fix, right? You're not that far from me.
Right.
She's like, no, but is it possible we schedule? I'm like, okay, fine, right? So we rescheduled to today. Now, I messaged her this morning. I'm like, hey, looking forward to catching up with you later. Let me know when you're on your way. So she sends me a text. Reading the text, she's like, hey, sorry, but my brother contacted me saying he wants to come visit New York tonight and wants to stay until Thursday.
Call it.
Now, in my head,
Caller, can I ask you a few questions, please? Can I ask you a few questions? Caller, can I ask you a few questions? Can I ask you a few questions? Caller. Listen.
How do I respond to this? Can
I ask you a fucking few questions? Can I ask you some questions?
Please.
Please, thank you. Listen. First off, you don't have women, so don't lie to us. Okay, you're lying to us. You don't have women. Okay, that's a fucking lie. I'm gonna tell you why it's a lie. If you had women, You wouldn't be asking that bitch to come over for drinks to do the back door ass and some pussy. Because you said that I want to get her to my place. Because if you had pussy, you would cut to the chase and tell her come over and suck your fucking dick if you had women. So don't lie to us. Now, let me ask you this question. And I'm serious. 2 questions I want to ask you.
All right.
What kind of fuck music do you... I got 2 questions to ask, man. Hold on. What kind of fuck music do you have when she comes over? What's your music track of music that you're playing in the background when she comes over?
Well, I'm not worried about all that. I have all that.
You know, sir. I'm trying to prove a point here. What fuck music or music are you playing when she comes over?
It would be jazz. That would be my go-to.
You're playing jazz. Now, if she comes over, let's say you tell her come over for drinks, and she comes in your door. She knocks on your door. Walk us through what you're going to do step by step with this woman.
Okay, Steve.
Wait, sir, you asked the question. I'm trying to show you why you full of fucking shit and why she don't want to spend time with your ass. Can you just answer the fucking question, please? Please. Tell us she's knocking on your door. She says, okay, I'm coming over for drinks. She comes in your motherfucking, she's at your door. What the fuck are you doing?
Steve.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't Steve me. Answer the fucking question. What the fuck are you doing?
Because I'm trying to answer your question. Let me answer the question. 1 second. I actually don't care if I don't message her. I'm just wondering. I would
fucking Christ. Do you understand why you look, sir? Let me ask you, sir. What is 2 plus 2?
Doesn't matter.
Sir, what is 2 plus 2? Can you answer that? What's 2 plus 2?
4.
Then how is it that you can answer that simple question, but you can't answer to us what you're gonna do if she knocks on your door? Because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Because you don't, that's why she ain't fucking with you. Because you don't know how to fuck. You don't know how to text. You don't know how to do shit with a woman. That's why they're not fucking with you. And that's why you don't have women, because you're fucking lying to us. You don't have women. You don't know what the fuck to do because you have no fucking experience. So why the fuck does she want to go over your house and hang out with you when you even try to backdoor some sex? You're using drinks or hanging out as a way to try to fuck. But you ain't fucking, man. Because you don't know what the fuck you doing.
All right. Okay. 1, I called for advice. Okay, fine.
I'm giving you advice. Jesus. What?
All right, hold on. Let me ask you a question. So you said, so your question was, what should you do now after she said she had to go see her brother?
No, yeah, that's all. I was like, do I just ignore her? That's it? Leave it at that? Or should I respond back and like tell her like she's like, you know, fucked up for like flaking 3 times? That's it. That's all I'm asking. Like, it doesn't matter to me whether or not, like, you know.
No, this is the thing. And also that the time she flaked in the rain, did she say, hey, I'm sorry, can we do another day? Or did you say, let's do another day?
She said that. I'm looking at her text right now. She's like, hey, is it possible we could reschedule for another day?
Right. But that was the second time she flaked, right? Because she flaked the first time when y'all matched a year ago, right?
That's correct.
Right.
You're right.
So this is the thing. Well, this is a few things, right? One, when this is the easiest way to get shit going with a girl. Because you said you went out with her twice for drinks, right? The first time.
That's correct. Last year. Yep.
Right. So what you should do from now on, you go out with a girl one time for drinks or whatever it is. And then the second time you meet them, they come straight to your place. You understand what I'm saying? So, so don't go 2 times for drinks. So drinks one time, you fill her out, and then you can either tell her to come back to your place that night, or if it can't happen that night, you say, hey, listen, I had a good time with you getting drinks the other day. Come through to my spot this weekend on Friday or whatever. You understand? Straight to the house, right? Now, also, the thing is that you don't want what you want to do is that you want to make the sexual situation the first order of business and everything else secondary. So it's cool that you're a photographer and that you could take some cool, sexy pictures and all of that, but make that secondary. Don't make that the first thing you're trying to do indirectly to try to get her to come over to fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you do that, what's going to happen is you're going to run into women who are going to use that as an excuse to come through and waste your time. You understand what I'm saying? If you're actually trying to make something happen.
Yep.
You see what I mean?
What were your last 2 text messages, sir, to this woman? Can you tell us the last 2 text messages you sent this woman?
Yeah, so I'm just reading it right now. It was basically this morning. I was just like, hey, what time are you? Just texting when you're going to be on your way. And she's like, hey, sorry, my brother's contacting me saying he wants to come to visit NYC tonight and stay until Thursday. Is it possible we could reschedule? And I didn't respond after that.
Oh, okay, but where is that's cool. Now you can make it up to me by fixing me dinner. You can make it up to me by doing something. Where is that message at? Because
I called. I was like, how do I respond to this?
See,
right?
me,
So I didn't want to send something before asking
this is
your
the thing.
opinion.
This is the thing. I would tell you to drop her. You understand what I'm saying?
He ain't gonna drop. That's what I'm saying. I would say I would write the card, but he trying to call up with this bitch to drop her.
Don't send her no text or send her no call, nothing. Just drop her, because this is the thing. When she flaked the first time, right? And then y'all matched again. What is it, like a year later? Right? So what happened when
like 3 weeks ago.
Right. What happened when she flaked the first time? The first time you also see each other the third time, and then she said she couldn't make it?
Yeah, the first time she flaked last year, I just never responded to her after that. Like I never got back to her.
And what was supposed to happen? She was supposed to come through to your spot, and then she just said, I can't make it?
Yeah, it was. I'm just reading the text. Exactly. Yep, that's it.
Okay. Now, you matched with her again, right? At that point, what Steve was saying is, hey, this is what you should have said, what exactly what Steve was saying. Hey, remember last time we were supposed to get together and you flaked? So this is what I want you to do. I want you to come through to my spot. I'm going to need you to cook me some food while you're in an apron half naked, and then we're going to get it popping. You understand what I'm saying? So you do something like that for her to make up for that flaking, right? Now, if she didn't do it at that point, then you got to get rid of her. Because what's happening now is that the reason why she's flaking is because she's using you as an afterthought. You understand what I'm saying? You're the guy she'll come see if the other thing she wants to happen doesn't fall through. You understand what I'm saying?
And caller, listen to me. You got to understand that you don't understand your opponent. She knows that you don't have any experience in anything. That's why you're the last choice. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't have any experience with women enough because your behavior of what she did to you. She tested you by flaking on you to say, okay, what is he going to do if he flakes? Is he going to check my behavior like a real man, or is he going to reward my fucking bad behavior like a sucker? And what did you do? You rewarded her bad behavior, which told her she can keep telling you, I'm busy.
Right.
You still keep coming around because you don't have the experience, man. You're not checking her bad behavior. You're showing her you're just desperate and needy, and we'll put up with it, man.
Which I totally understand. So I'm just like, I guess my question to you now is like, do I just ignore it, or should I actually go back with a response? Like that's it.
No,
like,
no,
that's
no,
all
no.
I'm trying to wonder.
No, you ignore it. It's too late. It's too late. This is what I'm saying. You should have checked it the second time when y'all matched again. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because the first time she flaked on you, that should have been, okay, she flaked. Yep. I'm not texting her. I'm not calling her, which is what you did, which is good. Then when y'all matched again, you should be like, listen, remember last time when we supposed to get together, you flaked? That's not cool. So when I see you, you're going to come through and you're going to do this for me. Right. And then if she flaked at that point, she's done. So now you're asking, should you respond? Yep. No. She's done forever. Like this woman's done forever. Like she's dead to you. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, but here's this problem. You're right, Locario, but here's this problem. The caller, have you ever been on a job where you got fired and the company never told you why they're firing you? Or they just fire you and kick you out? They always tell you why they're firing you, right, caller? Right?
Yes.
So what I'm saying is Locario's right. Let her ass go. But to me, if you let her go without saying anything and standing in a position, you're being emotional, you're pouting. You need to tell her, look, I don't like wasting my time. You have wasted my time. Bullshitting. Now, I always call it a candle in the window, Locario. Look, When you want to be more than just want to fucking hang out, when you want some of this dick, when you want to suck my dick, when you want to fuck, call me. Other than that, don't fucking bother me because you have nothing to lose at this point. But you leaving, see, Locario, here's the thing. He thinks by cutting her off, it's going to do damage to her. She ain't even thinking about him that way. There's no thought about, oh my God, I hurt his feelings. Oh no. I'm just saying, if you're going to let her know, because you got to practice this with other women anyway. You got to learn how to speak up for yourself and let people know when you don't appreciate shit. Even though you, like Carter's right, you should cut her off, but at least practice with this woman. Tell her fucking ass that, look, I don't like wasting my time. You've been cutting me off and blowing me off, so you know what? The next time you want to fuck or get together, call me. Other than that, kick fucking rocks.
Perfect. No, thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. I'll go back with that. That's all I wanted. I just want some clarity there.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right, let's get these.
Wait, before you get a call, can we do a commercial real quick before you get the calls? Yeah, we've been real quick commercial. Two commercials real quick. Right. One with a car because we've been on so long. At least we can do a commercial for the people, everything, man. Let me grab Locario commercial and one Steve commercial, and we'll be right back to answer the final calls. Let me get to the bad boy of the dating game. Here we go, my dog Locario.
Until you understand the truth, you'll keep being disappointed in everything you do when it comes to women and the dating game. Welcome to badboymembership.com. You get new, honest, straightforward information every month from the bad boy himself, Mr. Locario. Think about it, guys. Her pussy is wet, her mouth is watering, and she has nothing to put inside of it but some food. Change up the game by learning what it takes to become the man she needs, not the bitch she wants. Badboymembership.com. I keep telling you, the truth is inside you, but wouldn't you rather it be inside her mouth or between her legs?
All right, and let me get this right here.
Guys, are you ready to become a single-minded man? The Man Mindset has one-on-one coaching, free boot camps, tons of videos, archived shows from the past, a dating chat line with women on right now, a cooking show to create smooth-ass meals for women, and so much more. God damn, Steve, you're doing your thing. TheManMindset.com. We're more than just a dating site. We are a lifestyle.
Carl, we good. You got it, fam.
Let's do this. Let's do this. So 404 and then 646, and then we out here. 404, what's popping?
Hey, what's up? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we get you good.
I just wanted to ask the question of how do you let like things go that you've done in your past, like you simping and things like that? How do you let that go? Because I think that affects a lot of guys, that's trying to learn and adapt and be a man. So how do you let a lot of that stuff go? Because a lot of that stuff, I don't think about it all the time, but I just think about all the times I did simp for women and things like that, and I still make mistakes too. I know I ain't gonna be perfect, but it's just like how you let some of that stuff go because it messes with me sometimes.
Would you like to go first, Locario, or shall I?
You go first, Steve.
All right, Carl, let me ask you a question. Can you tell me? Can you tell me about how old are you, brother? How old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay. Can you tell me about the door you opened 3 years ago, or the light switch you turned on 4 years ago? Can you tell me about the radio switch that you turned on 5 months ago? Tell me about when you rolled the window down, 7 months ago. You can't tell me about those experiences, right? Because you let those fucking things go, right? Because it wasn't important to you. The problem is that you're making it more than what it is. I'm telling you, it all comes down to the choices that you make. If you allow yourself to keep beating yourself up over past experiences that you can't change, you're never going to win in this game. You can't let the past dictate your present or your future. You can learn some things from your past, but what you got to do, man, is you can't sit there and say, well, my simping days. Well, because to me, it sounds like you're not really working on yourself and you're using a past to prevent you to do things in the future and the present. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I do understand what you're saying. And I think you're right about that. I do work on myself, sometimes, but
Okay.
You know, it's just some things that get you down. I don't want to sound like I'm fucked up, man, but just some things that you get and you ask yourself like, why did I do that? Why wasn't I smart enough to think?
Okay, well, let me just say this last thing for I throw the Locario.
You know, why was?
All right, sir, let me just say this last thing before I throw the card. This is your problem. Let me ask you a question. If I asked you to come visit me on a plane, would you get on a plane with a pilot that sometimes flies a plane? If you need surgery, would you get with a doctor that sometimes does surgery? Would you?
No.
All right, so here's your problem. A sometimes person has sometimes thinking, which means you're half of a man, which means you're no man at all, because a man ain't sometimes. A man is all the time. And that's the problem. You sometimes do shit. You should be working on yourself 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, and even on Sunday. But you don't do that because you sometimes don't really want to be in this game. You got to work on yourself all the time. You'll never hear Locario say he's a sometimes, because Locario is all the time. That's why I fucks with him, because men fuck with all the time motherfuckers. And guess what? So do women. Women don't like sometime motherfuckers because they're weak as fuck. Because sometimes they're this, but most of the time they're emotional. Does that make any sense? Locario, you got it, man.
Right. Well, also, the thing is this, man. Hold on. I'm going to put you on hold real quick because I'm hearing all that stuff in the background. I'm going to just put you on hold, but you're going to listen through. What I was going to say is that, you know, the key to letting go is just really understanding living in the moment. You understand what I'm saying? And look, there's going to be stuff that's going to happen. There's going to be times you're going to be feeling down. There's going to be times where things are going to occur and then you're going to feel a certain type of way about it. And, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing necessarily wrong with it. But the more that you live in the moment, the less you'll feel a lot of that pressure or whatever. But what it is that the reason why, you know, a lot of times you don't let shit go is because you're stuck in what the thing was that, or you're stuck in what the circumstance meant to you, and you're holding on to that. You understand what I'm saying? You're holding on to what it meant. You're holding on to what happened. You're holding on to how it made you feel. And so you keep dwelling on it and dwelling on it and dwelling on it, right? But what you have to understand is that when you live in the moment and you're just doing what you do now and you're moving forward, right? Then what's going to happen is you're not going to be so stuck on the stuff that happened before, and it's going to be easier to let it go because you're all about what's happening right now. Just like, for example, if you're watching a movie and you're so caught up in the movie, right? And you're like, it's all action packed and you're like all up in the fucking movie. You're not thinking about the problem you had yesterday at that moment because you're so caught up in what's happening in that movie in that moment. You're literally in the moment right now watching the movie. So you're not thinking about all that other shit at that moment. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm talking about, when you got to get more caught up in living in that moment so that you can let those other things go that happened, you know, beforehand. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna bring you back into the call. I call you, get that?
Yeah, I got you. I heard everything you said. Yeah. That's it. I appreciate it. And another thing too, when it comes to like, this is the last question I'm asking. When it comes to like dealing with women, like in the past, like let's say you were a whole different, like 4 years ago, you were a whole different person from what you was 4 years ago or 3 years ago.
Right.
Will women look? That's what I'm saying. Will women look at you the same way they did? Because that's what I heard on the live stream. I believe it was yesterday with you and 𝐂𝐻𝐿 and a couple other people. It seems like from what I got from that is that women look at you the same way. However, a relationship or interaction went with you, like with them, with you, they'll look at you the same way. Do you believe that's true?
Well, this is the thing. They'll look at you the same way because they're going off of what they're going off of who you were when they were with you. You understand what I'm saying? So let's say if you was acting like a sucker with some chick, you know, a year or two ago that you was messing around with, her memory of you is you being that sucker. So that she assumes that you're like that. You understand? Unless she sees otherwise. So a lot of times they'll see otherwise because they see you doing other shit. They see you being about something else. So then they may think otherwise based off of that assumption, but they still have that thought of you being that same guy. So let's say if they interact with you, now if you actually have changed, you upgraded or you improved yourself, then they'll actually see who you are now. But you have to stay firm on being that guy. And again, if you don't let shit go, you'll actually won't be that guy, because what's going to happen is if you get back with that girl or you start interacting with that girl again, that those same habits that you had might come back. So let's say if you was acting like a simp with the chick and you're like, fuck all that simping shit, I'm on the next level. When you get back with that chick or you start talking to that girl again, you might start acting like a simp because that's how you felt when you was with her the first time. So you have to make sure you stand firm in who you are and what you're about at all times, so that no matter what the situation, the circumstance, or the person is, you don't fall back into that other nonsense you used to have back in the day. You see what I'm saying? So that's what that is. All right.
Yeah, so yeah, that's all, brother. And remember, like Locario's dead on what he's saying, man. But listen, this is part of the problem, man. You're worried about women. You gotta listen. Stop worrying about the past women or the present. Keep working on yourself. Put yourself in a position. Listen. You're right now. You're still trying to prove yourself to women. What makes Locario and myself different? We express ourselves to women. We have nothing to prove. Either they're gonna rock with us or they're not, and we don't give a fuck what they do. Okay, just remember that. All right, brother.
All right.
All right. Appreciate it,
man. Appreciate the call. Appreciate the call. All right, so we up to the last person, last call, 646. What's going on? What's popping? Who's this?
Yo, Locario and Steve. This is I called a little early. I just want to ask one more question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Steve told me I need to step my F game up, so I was just curious, how can I step my F game up as a young man fucking with these bitches?
Wait, step your who up?
So my fuck game?
Step my F game up. Yeah, my fuck game.
Up game. Okay, I think they say up game. I was like, what the fuck is an up game? Okay, your fuck game is the make or break in why you guys don't win with women. Even if you listen to some of the guys that's talking, most of you guys don't even know what to do in situations and scenarios. You don't have your crib set up right. You don't have your candle set up right. You don't have the music set up right. You don't know what to do when she comes in. You don't even, every text message and every message that you send a woman should never be going down the line of beating around a bush and walking on eggshells. Everything that you say and everything you do and every move you make should be leading her towards the bedroom. But y'all don't know how to lead them towards the bedroom. You're not showing her that, I can touch the pussy without touching the pussy. You see what I'm saying? That's what you don't do. But the reason why you don't do that, and it's not just the sex, it's the standard in which you don't uphold for yourself. All right. Wait, where's that at? I always have something for these guys right here, Locario. I'm trying to find that shit. It's a standard that you uphold for yourself. I know I got the wrong one. I'm trying to find the right one. Oh, wait, damn it. That's not it. Damn it. Well, first off, this is how they should be right here. Locario, see that? I always say that, number one. This is when you know you're doing it right, when women tell you they can't stop thinking about you. When they want to see you. When they say, I miss you. When they say, why can I have you? Why can I be in your life and all the other stuff? That's what I'm talking about. But the problem is you're not upholding the standard. See that right there? This is what I'm talking about right here. This is why I tell everybody, you don't even have a mission statement or a legacy statement on yourself to say that I'm the center of my universe. I create my world. I'm different from every other guy. Either if you bring any fucked up thing into my world, you're fucking gone, because I don't play that. But you guys don't do that. That's what draws in sexuality. That's what draws women in. But also, you just can't talk about it. You got to be about it. But you also got to be able, and I thought to Locario, you got to be able to walk away from women. You got to be able to tell a woman no. You got to show a woman that, hey, look, I might want to fuck you. I love your ass, your titties, your hips, your thighs, but I love me that much more. And if I feel like you're bullshitting with me, I'll let your fucking ass go, period. Locario, what say you, brother?
Yeah, and also, part of the, stepping up your fuck game is really, first, you got to get in the chick's mind too, because what happens is that a lot of dudes, they just thinking about it on the physical level, but it's also about how she feels in the interaction when she's dealing with you. Understand? So what I'm saying is that before y'all even fucking, because even you know, I think my dude Miles, you would say shit like, I remember he said something like, you know, foreplay starts before the bedroom. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so you know what I mean? So you're already getting her, you know what I'm saying, ready for that moment even before y'all even in the bedroom. But also too, another thing that's a step of the fuck game is y'all guys y'all gotta start fucking more. That's the problem. That's the paradox. You understand? Where you know, a lot of guys ain't fucking, so then when they do get to fuck, they're whack. But in order to get better at fucking, you gotta fuck more. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So but if you're whack, the chicks ain't gonna want to keep fucking you. You see what I mean? So that's the paradox. But
I got you on that, bro. Like I fuck bitches, bro. But like I said, I called earlier and Steve D said I need to step my fuck game up. So I'm just wondering what else can I do, like while I'm fucking it, like.
Okay, brother. There's a difference between fucking women and women wanting to fuck you. Two totally different ball games. Two totally. You can all can get pussy. That's getting pussy should be. That's easy. That's like opening your refrigerator. But it's a different thing when a woman says, I want to suck your dick. When she sends you photos, when she wants to be with you, feel you, touch you, rub you, and all that other stuff. It's a difference, brother. And what I'm saying is one thing you don't do is that you're going through the. See, I'm not saying you guys can't fuck because anybody can stick their dick inside a hole.
Right.
That's easy. But let me ask you a question. You haven't even done a sound check in your house. Like I asked the other guy, what kind of music do you have for women? What kind of wines do you have for women? Because you shouldn't be dealing with bottom of the barrel bitches. You should be dealing with high 5, 6-figure, 7-figure women that got shit, right? So I'm asking you, what kind of music do you have for women when they come over? What kind?
When I hang out with a chick, I play R&B.
Okay, that's cool. All right, that's good. All right, but you know what? How you got your sandals? How you have the lighting? The lighting's important. Do you have the fireplace going? All these little pieces.
I don't.
See that what I'm saying is just real quick. What guys want to see, we want to think women are act like us, and that's not true. Women are very emotional, right? And they love that fairy tale shit. That's what makes the panties slide down. And I'm not saying like the car can tell you. Some women do want to be fucked. Don't get it twisted. Some women like to be bent over and fucked. But some women like to take their time. Some women want the romance and things like that, where a lot of guys run away from. A lot of guys think that being romantic and sensual and all that other shit is, oh, that's nerdy, that's goofy. Oh man, that's stupid, that's weak, that's simpish. But see, they don't deal with women enough to know that there are different women that want different things. Locario, what say you, brother?
Yeah, and also you got to look at it this way. When a woman, see, a lot of times when you end up having sex with a woman multiple times, and she wants to keep having sex with you, and she wants to keep having sex with you, that's because that's basically letting you know that your fuck game is tight. Because what happens is she has a plethora of dicks that she can choose from. So she's like, oh, I'm putting his dick above everybody else. You understand what I'm saying? Most of the time. So and usually I'm only gonna, or not only, but most of the time I'll get something else if he's not available. But usually I want his shit. So a lot of times, see Steve with the receipts right there. See, a lot of times what happens is that you have to make sure that or look at what's going on in your situation. Because if you fucking a whole bunch of girls and you only get to fuck them once, you know what I'm saying, all the time, and that's it, then you got to step your fuck game up. But if you fuck a bunch of girls and then you notice like a good percentage of them keep calling you back in the second and third and fourth and fifth time, then that's how you know that your fuck game is on point. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So you got to see where, what's actually going on in the situation. You see what I mean?
Yeah, it's amazing that a lot of you don't work. Listen, women work on sexuality. Women know their bodies and all of this stuff. What I'm saying to you is that a lot of you guys don't do that. A lot of you guys think it's just porn. And it's not. Women sometimes they like to slow it down. Don't get it wrong. They like to shift it up as well. But if you don't ever do a sound check, because you don't even know what a sound check is. You never sound check your bathroom. You never sound check your bedroom. You never sound check your living room because you've been so busy listening to guys bitch about women. You don't ever listen to guys teach you how to learn. I
listen to you guys, man. Come on.
But why don't you sound check her walking through the door?
You guys as well.
Right, but I'm saying, why don't you? What's the sound check that you have for a woman walking through the door? And I'm not saying, like 𝐓𝐻𝐿 said, you need to get women, but at least you can sound check to know what to do in the moment. Because a lot of you guys are afraid of the moment. A lot of you guys are afraid of aggressive women. A lot of you guys are not used to women saying, I want to fuck you. I want to come over and suck your dick. You're like, oh shit, what do I do? What do I do? And it's just scary. It's a scary feeling for a lot of guys.
It's not me, bro. That is not me. I'm just calling just to ask because you said I need to step my fuck game up. You told me. And I just wanted your perspective, bro. That's all. Like, I want
here's
your perspective.
All right, do you have wine above your bed?
And you told me that, so I appreciate that.
Right, but do you have wine above your bed?
Thank you. Thank
but
you.
Do you have wine above your bed? I'm just asking real quick. Do you?
Nah, I need to get it then. I need to get that.
But you don't know why you're going to get it. So you need to get it, but you don't know the why. That's all. So it's cool, man.
I mean, I believe you said it before. You get the wine above the bed, and then she gonna ask why you have wine above your bed so you could taste it off her body or something like that.
Well, if that's the case, then why don't you have it already? That's what I'm saying. When 𝐓𝐻𝐿, this is the thing that 𝐓𝐻𝐿 was talking about. That I'm talking about. When you get information, it's like y'all motherfuckers. See, everybody's always like, well, Locario, why do I have to donate? Or Locario, why are you always charging? Or Locario, why do I have to pay for this and why I have to pay for that? This is the case in point. Locario is always giving you good and valuable information every fucking damn near every day. And you guys don't even utilize the information. So why would someone want to give you the good shit when you can't do the simple shit, man? That's the problem. And y'all say y'all want women, but do you really? Okay.
All right, caller. We appreciate your call, my brother. Yeah. We appreciate the call.
All right, bro.
All right, man. All right, so people, that's it, man. We
yes. So what you got going on, Locario? Tell them what's going on with you before we wrap this up, man.
Yeah, guys. So again, make sure that you guys go
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio.
To Bad Boy membership. To join the Bad Boy membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Also, make sure you guys hit me up on Instagram at Real Mr. Locario. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Real Mr. Locario. And also, again, going the Bad Boy membership to watch Game Kings. And remember, the official release date is November 27th. That's coming up for the official release date for the Game Kings. You feel what I'm saying?
Before I say, this is why y'all lose. You talking to motherfuckers that get pussy. We give you the answer, and you want to try to tell us what your loser ass thinks. And this is why you ain't fucking. Because all you do is want to get it in, and she knows you want to get it in, and she ain't gonna fuck with you because there's nothing special about you because you don't have experience, because that's all you want to do is get it in, dumbass. This is why y'all fucking lose, man. Anyway, guys, we got a show later on tonight. We're gonna do an email show as well. I'm just gonna sit back. Spice won't be on tonight, but we'll have her on next week. But anyway, guys, y'all need to get us themanmindset@gmail.com. Send a name, send a number, or guys, if you're new, go to themanmindset.com. We have tons of audios of receipts, and go to the free starter kit where you can begin the process of changing your life around. But Locario, as always, man, I appreciate your motherfucking ass, dog. This is a good show.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in too. We'll holler at y'all later.
All right, we out, man. Peace.